Hello everybody, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this live stream. Different setup today. It is the final day of the championship, and in fact, I'm actually having a small gripe. I want this championship logo to be even bigger. It needs to be seen. Now, I shouldn't have had the chat box there. I've just realised that chat box needs to be moved. Let me just deal with that quickly, guys. If I can, I'll try and... there's no point of even having it, isn't it? I'll just remove that. There we go. Right, everything should be ready now. Dylan, welcome to the stream. Honeygun, welcome to the stream. Do you think Luton will fall out of the playoffs, he's asked. That's the main question, isn't it? I'll answer that in a minute. I'll just wait till everyone's arrived. AFC James Red Fan TV, great name. 2-1 to Bournemouth, he says, against Millwall. And that will mean Millwall miss out if that's happened as well. Obviously, different setup. My social medias are still down there, but as you can see, there is a scrolling screen right now. We've got a load of games being scrolled over. I could include a couple of other ones that are happening right now. I'm just checking what else is happening at 12:30. I think Celtic are playing as well. But all the Prem games are later, so don't need to include them. 12:30, no. League 2's all at 3 o'clock. I think that's all the games I'm going to include. Could maybe include Torquay and Chesterfield, but most of the other games are going to be at 3 o'clock. That is a bold prediction. Am I watching a Reading game? I think that's what I'm going to do, Dylan. I think that's what I'm going to do. It's tricky though, because I definitely want to get like the first viewing if we see a goal go in. But I think the best way to kill the time is to actually watch a game itself. I was thinking of watching Soccer Saturday itself. But another problem that I'm going to have with that is that I can't hear anything because I'm using my computer monitor rather than my TV. Where, you know, they've got really good built-in speakers there. So I'm going to deal with it another way. And I'll just view the game and I'll keep a very close eye on all the games. If you notice as well, I also have a tiny little note with the scrolling text that says who's in the top 6 in the moment. I mean, they're just highlighting the big success of Luton Town. When you look at the teams in the top 6, you see 3 teams in the course of 100 million. Forest are expensive as well with 36 million. Luton Town's value is 1.5 million. So the fact they're in the top 6 right now, they have massively overachieved this year. They've massively overachieved. But if they get top 6 right now, it just shows the constant progression that Luton are having under Nathan Jones. Is final score on by any chance? Yes, 3 o'clock when the Premier League games are going to be kicking off. I don't think they're going to do the Championship games, although I could be wrong. They could have it. They could have it on now. I might quickly check now. Is Football Focus is on? Yes. Okay, but it's Football Focus. It's not final score. Final score, of course, starts at 4:30 when it's the final half of the 3 o'clock games. But yeah, Football Focus is on, but not the other ones. Next season predictions, I'm not going to do that yet. I think I'm going to have to wait a little bit of time for that. I'll just wait for a couple more people to arrive before we start our analysis. We still have got 23 minutes before the kickoff between, of course, Luton and Reading. In fact, all the games will be kicking off at the same time as well, which is very exciting. Benjamin Bloom's just gone live. That'll make sense. Matt's going live in the next 5. Blackburn Overseas, I think, is going live in the next 5 as well. So all of us are going to be speaking. All of us are going to be reacting to this final day mess that is going to be the Championship. But we are willing to really get our dramas, sealed and revealed. We want to know what's going on with that. How we're doing with likes so far. We did say 20 at the start of the stream, but I think that was me being a bit overconfident there. We're on 10 likes apparently. Thank you guys so much for the support. It is appreciative. James Football James Talks Football, I should say. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. If you've not hit the subscribe button, or if in fact, let's do likes first. If you've not hit the like button yet, please do hit the like button. Let's see if we can get to 20 likes before kickoff. We're halfway there at the moment, so we definitely got a good chance of doing that. And if you've not hit the subscribe button, please do so, because if you didn't know, yesterday we achieved our goal of 1,100 subscribers. In fact, we're in 1,101. So we're over 1,100 subscribers, so which is a great achievement. I've got to say thank you guys for pushing me to that goal. A good target today is just to see if we can get it to 1,010 or even 1,111 subs, which will be a great achievement, really. It'll be a quadruple of ones, really, which will be a great achievement for this channel. We're 10 away from that. But now to the bit that everyone's going to be waiting for, my analysis and my preview of what's going on. King Klaus says Blackpool. Is that saying that Blackpool's doing well? Is that who he supports? Maybe. Depends who gets promoted and relegated. Yeah, true. Do you think Coventry will... What do I think Coventry will do? Like, subscribe to Let's Us. Might pin that quickly, Dylan, okay? Hang on a minute. Let me do that now, because I can do that. Replace pinned message. Although I have pinned my other thing there. Right. Oh, yeah, I forgot you can see that there. Yeah, hello, guys. Hello. Here I am. Right. So, let's do that now. So, as you can see with the table, what we're looking at is this region of the table right here. 5th to 8th that are only separated by 3 points on the final day. Both Luton and Sheffield United with a 2-point lead over Middlesbrough. Now, if Middlesbrough cannot beat Preston, it's over for them. Middlesbrough, by the absolute minimum, have to beat Preston. Millwall must beat Bournemouth, who are, of course, 85 points, second place. Tough game for them, but after seeing promotion and actually losing the less amount of games in the Championship season, Bournemouth, they could use this opportunity to actually not field, that experience of a squad. They could rotate a little bit, and that could be a big opportunity for Mill to seize it. But they've got one of the poorest away records in the league, so they've got to try and overcome the odds there. Luton, as I said, which I will be watching, playing against 21st place Reading, which, as you can see, they've already survived like ages ago. I mean, if Reading don't win, it's actually the lowest points tally you've needed to finish 21st and to survive from the Championship, which is not a nice record for Reading to take, but you've got to remember they also had a 6-point deduction as well. And with goal difference, by the looks of things, in fact, goal difference is still worse for Reading's, but not that far off. As you can see, they've scored 5 more goals from Birmingham, but they've actually conceded 13 more than Birmingham. So Reading have had the poorest defensive record in the league, apart from Peterborough, who've got 87 goals conceded. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on there. We can start covering through the teams. I think they would have released lineups by now. Let's for a start go over the game that we're going to be watching, which is Luton versus Reading. Matt Ingram stays in goal. Naismith, Sonny Bradley and Reece Burke. Now, that's a couple of changes in their back line. Tom Lockyer has dropped down to the bench. And Dan Potts, who was a late last-minute change after Alan Campbell over there, picked up an injury in the warm-up. So, Potts and Lockyer from the back line have been dropped down to the bench. Amari Bell keeps his place. Alan Campbell returns to the squad. Lansbury keeps his place. James Bree keeps his place. Jordan Clark is in the squad. Now, he was not in the starting 11 last time. And then, in terms of the front two, you've got Cornick and Jerome. So, no... who was playing with Jerome? I can't actually remember who was playing with Jerome. But a lot of change, which I'm not surprised with Luton, to be honest. To lose 7-0, they needed a big amount of change in their squad. They definitely did not have Harry Cornick playing. I don't know if he had an injury, but he was on the bench. Reading's team, so 4-2-3-1. Lyon stays in goal. Got Terrell Thomas there, Michael Morrison, Tom Holmes, and Bubba Ratman. Those three have been very consistent, not as much as Terrell Thomas being in the starting 11 there. Tom McIntyre and Josh Laurent, they've been pretty consistent, staying in the starting 11. Yaku Mate and Ejaria and Hoyle and Lucas Chow. I tell you what, that front four on paper looks very dangerous for Reading, and they can definitely cause this back three a lot of problems. Reece Burke and Cal Naismith will need to have big improvements, and Bradley coming back into the squad will definitely need to really try and assure things up. So that is those two teams. Let's quickly check comments. My top 6 predictions are 1st Fulham, 2nd Bournemouth, 3rd Forest, 4th Huddersfield, 5th Luton, 6th Middlesbrough. Interesting. Second leaguest defence in the league. Yeah, that's right. It's that's Reading's defence at least. Hearts are beating Celtic 1-0 after 3 minutes, apparently. I would check that in a minute. Went for Luton 2, Reading 1. That's what I've gone for as well. I think it's going to be quite interesting. It will be a very, very interesting game. So, you're saying Sheffield United drop out. Is that what... Who's predicted that? Oh, is that what Honeygun predicted? Yeah, no, that's right. I've just noticed that. Okay, so, in fact, let's talk about Sheffield United, because they've got a really big game on their hands. They've got a game against Fulham. So let's see what the score looks like there. So I'm just going to move that. Sorry. There we go. Does that look better? Yeah, that looks much better. Sheffield United squad. We've got Fotheringham, Jack Robinson, Egan, Basham, back 3. Ben Osborne and Ender Stevens are pretty much, for what I can see, almost an identical squad to the one they had against QPR. Gibbs, White, Sanderberg keep their places too. Ilman and Dai there. Gazaniga in goal. That's a change because Rodak was in goal last time. Antonio Robinson, Tim Ring. Hector in the squad. Now, he was not in that back line. It was Adara Bayoyo who was in that back line. So, Hector is a small change there. Tetis keeps his place. Seri in the squad and Chalobah. They've completely changed their midfield pivot. Of course, last time it was, in fact, well, Tom Kearney was one of them, but he's actually not on the bench. Gosh, I tell you what, Fulham have rotated. Fulham have most definitely have rotated their squad. Cabano also has his place as well over, well, I was going to say Bobby Reed, but Bobby Reed's actually kept his place. He's starting over Harry Wilson. Fabio Carvalho keeps his place, and Alexander Mitrovic is there. I don't think we don't even have Harry Wilson on the bench either. So, a rotated team. Definitely the likes of Mitrovic, Carvalho, Cabano, Robinson. They've still got good, decent players. But it's not a full-strength Fulham squad. And with this Sheffield United team, yes, maybe apart from Ndiaye, and you probably would have, let's say, Sharp in front instead. Apart from that, that's as close to a fully strength Sheffield United squad compared to the injuries that they've got. I tell you what, Sheffield United have to go for it, and I think they definitely have been going for it in the starting 11. Connor Stern, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. I'm just reading comments again. Fulham 1st, 2nd Bournemouth, 3rd Forest, 4th Huddersfield, 5th Sheffield United, 6th Millwall. Interesting predictions there. I'll give my top 6 predictions just before kickoff. And by the way, guys, if you've not left your predictions on my last video yet, because some of you have not, best time to do it is right now, 15 minutes before kickoff. Coniston, you entered your predictions, which was fantastic. I've noted them down. So it looks like they're interviewing Paul Heckenbottom, and then looks like they're transitioning into Bramwell Lane there. Right, that's 2 of the team's starting 11s that we've just checked. How are we doing with likes so far, actually? Let's might as well check. 13, thank you so much, guys. Let's try and push to 15 in the next minute. Small like spike going on. Let's see if we can do it. That'll be appreciative. Right, so we've covered Sheffield United, Fulham. Let's go Bournemouth, Millwall, because Millwall also have got something very small to play for. So, I was expecting a changed team from Bournemouth, and it looks like it is slightly changed. Travers in goal, Lloyd Kelly, Zamora, Phillips, and Smith. Now, that's pretty much the same back 4. Kilkenny wasn't playing for Bournemouth last time, with Lewis Cook still in the squad, so those 4, in fact those 5, sorry, have kept their place. Brady, former Norwich player, he wasn't playing in the last game. In fact, he didn't even make... Did he make an appearance? I don't know if he went off the bench. I can't remember. Mark Condes definitely didn't make an appearance. Jaden Anthony keeps his place. And Dominic Solanke. So, only a small amount of changes for Bournemouth. But definitely some notable introductions with Kilkenny, Mark Condes and Brady being the biggest changes. Fulham, they got Hutchison, Murray Wallace, Jake Cooper. They definitely were in Fulham, Millwall's last squad with Benny Mitchell and Dan McNamara. Ryan Leonard and George Saville. I don't know if Leonard played last time, but I know Saville did. He got one of the goals for Millwall against Peterborough last time. Oliver Burke keeps his place with Benik Afobe and Mason Bennett. Interesting squad. 3-4-3 for Millwall, apparently. Bench looking very strong there. Kiefer Moore, Dembele, Christie on the bench. I mean, Christie and Billing have dropped down to the bench. James Hill, I would like to see an appearance from him. And Metham stays on the bench as well. Going around, it got Evans, Keithton Beld, Tom Bradshaw on the bench, and Jed Wallace on the bench. I was going to say, I didn't see any Jed Wallace. Normally we'd see him in around Mason Bennett's position, but actually no, Mason Bennett's transitioned to the right-hand side, and Oliver Burke's deputating the left-hand side. That's a very interesting tweak in the squad by Gary Rowett, unless Wallace has picked up an injury that I wasn't aware about. Interesting. That's all I can say with that one. Let's go next for Preston Middlesbrough, because that's the last game that really has a big bearing of what we're focusing on today with our top 6 chat. Preston squad, we've got Iverson, Lindsay, Diaby and Seth Vandenberg. I think Vandenberg and Lindsay have kept their places. I think Diaby, did he play against Barnsley? No, I think he did play against his former club. So I think that's almost an identical back three. Whiteman keeps his place with McCann, and I did know they played together against Barnsley as well. I think it was actually a great partnership that they were holding there. Johnson, Alan Brown and Brad Potts, they keep their places. Reese and Archer. This is pretty much an unchanged team. I mean, if you were able to watch the game in full, let me know if this is unchanged. It's, you know, if there are changes, it's very little changes. With Middlesbrough, Daniels keeps his place with McNair, Dale Fry and Dick Steele there. Zai Jones, Matt Cruz, Johnny House, Ronnie McGree, Marcus Tavernier, Spora, and what more? I think that's pretty much also a pretty identical squad for what Middlesbrough had when they beat Stoke by 3-1. So that's going to be a very interesting clash of styles we can see there. So bench, we've got Huntington on the bench now. He is no longer going to be a Preston player after this game. So I hope Ryan Lowe brings him onto the pitch to have a good send-off. Cunningham's on the bench with O'Neill, Ledson. He's been carrying an injury for a long time, Ryan Ledson, so it'll be good to see a return for him. Ched Evans and Sean Maguire. They can definitely be introduced a little bit later on. Was Ched Evans playing at the start? I don't know. I can't remember if Ched Evans was over Reese or... No, Reese wasn't. Yeah, no, don't think Ched Evans was playing. With Middlesbrough, Lumley on the bench with Bamber, Lee Peltier, Mark Bowler, Josh Coburn, Florian Balogun and Aaron Connolly. So they have got a lot of attacking options to go off the bench if Middlesbrough do need it. But that should make things very, very interesting. Let's go back to our watch-along here and see who's here. Only 3 viewers. Oh, that's a shame. I'm excited for this final day. It should be interesting, says Honeygun. Yes, I'm excited. In fact, what I'm going to try and do is see if I can move my chair just a tiny bit closer. In fact, that's much better. Ethan's predicting Sheffield United 1, Fulham 3. Interesting prediction there. Gosh, I mean, it's what happens when I'm streaming when everyone else is streaming. I'm not going to get all my viewers, aren't I? How's everyone doing? I'm intrigued. So Matt's got 47 viewers. Interesting. Bloom's got the biggest. He's got just under 200, so fair play to him. And Roverseas has got slightly more for me as well. Yeah. It's going to be a very interesting stream for sure. But I'm hoping with this ticking function we've got here, we should be able to do it. But I don't know. I feel like I should use a scorecard with Luton playing against Reading. But I think this is the best thing I can do. What I will do actually is if I can include a timer. I don't know if I have included the timer. Doesn't look like I have. Let's see if I can quickly include the timer again. Add text, we'll do timer, add source, and then just gotta make sure that I use the right file here. It's definitely not 000 by the way. It's gonna be stop copy clause, just gonna do that here. 1 2 seconds guys. Read from file. Okay, you should see nothing at the moment, that's right. And then enter the file again, and then fix that. Right, so guys, make sure you leave your predictions for all of these games in my predictions video as well, because some of you have not done that yet. But I am sure that you guys will be able to do it as soon as you can. Okay, oh no, there you go. Now it's working. Now it's working. Right. Just small test run there. Gonna actually make it a little bit bigger. Actually, let's just make it fit nicely there. Ah, that looks pretty good actually. Okay, we can stop that now because we don't have any games so far. Right, we've got that ready. Nice. What will you be getting if you win the prediction league? I don't know yet. That's a difficult question for me to answer, Ethan. Likely, if I can get a prize sorted, it'll be like a gift card or something. I'll definitely see if I can get something sorted. But yeah, it's a crazy end to this league. Let me just see if anyone else has predicted anything in the video yet. Because at this moment in time, there was about 20 of you leaving a prediction, which is around average, maybe just above average on how many predictions I get. There is someone else who's just predicted new predictions, and it's James Macy, and that was the one who I was waiting for because his predictions are pretty much the only predictions that can overtake my ones now. So I'm going to quickly note down his predictions onto my Excel file, and then we'll get things ready. Looks like he's going for... Oof, he's got some really, really big results at the moment. I tell you what, he's also predicted some things which I was going to predict, but changed my mind last minute. Oh, I'm a bit nervy now putting those in. They're pretty good predictions, if I do say so myself. And, you know, there's not many that match with my one. Only like a couple of his match my predictions. So, yeah, they're the ones I'm a bit worried about. But it is what it is. You know, the whole competition, a part of it, has been a lot of fun. And I've got to thank all of you guys for making all of that possible. How are we doing with likes so far in the stream? We said 20 before kickoff. We are on 15. 6 minutes to get 5 more likes. So guys, if you've not liked the stream yet, please do like the stream. It really, really helps. We're only 5 likes away from 20 likes. I think that'll be a brilliant achievement for this channel to get 20 likes before kickoff. So please, if you've not done so yet, please do like the stream. It really, really helps the channel. And if you've not subscribed to the channel either, please do so as well. Currently still, I believe, on 1,101 subscribers. Our target today is to change that 0 into a 1. And what we need is to get 10 subscribers. So if any of you have not subscribed, please do so. It does really help. And in fact, I've just remembered I've not shared this out. I've not shared my streams. That's probably one of the reasons why I've not been able to get too many views at the moment. Let's just share this quickly. Let's share it on Twitter. And let's share on Instagram. Discord. That was what I was going to do. Rabbit, good to see you. Some of my predictions do not make sense, but that's part of the championship. I think that's part of the beauty of it. You know, you can have a really outlandish prediction and not get judged for it, really. But yeah, I've predicted a couple of them as well. You know, Sheffield United beating Fulham probably being one that thinking, really? But now looking at the starting 11s, I think Sheffield United have got a good chance. Because Fulham have definitely rotated more than what Bournemouth have done. Which surprises me personally, based on what's happened this week. But I don't know. Maybe Marcus Hill was like, oh, you scored 7. You know, let's just end it there. You know, Mitrovic is still in the squad though, so he's definitely going to be wanting to score more goals into his campaign. Reading fans having a lot of inflated balls flowing around at the moment, so they're in good spirits. Luton, they've got a lot of people in the crowd as well. Some of them, you know, getting ready with their kit. Some of them got their space kit as well. I'm going to call it the space kit, their away kit pretty much. It does look pretty packed out Luton crowd, which you would hope, you know, for it being such a monumental day for this club. Right, shared everywhere. I'm just going to maybe drop by a comment on Bloom and Matt's stream very quickly. Maybe might even do one for Blackburn Overseas as well. Let's see. Right, just left a comment there on Matt. Let's do one for Benny Boy. One of you here in the moment. It's you know, it's good to see any of you here. Okay, what do I say for Blooms here? Get all drama. Right, there we go. Okay, that's that done. Left my comments. See if you can find them on both those streams as well. Small Easter eggs for you there. Okay. How many matches are you watching? I'm going to be trying to watch as many as I can. My strategy is that I'm going to be transitioning from the Luton game to Soccer Saturday, just so I can get a good idea. I don't know, are they going to show the goals? Because it's not the 3 o'clock blackout, isn't it? I've just thought about that. I think they may show the goals as well. So, definitely going to be keeping a very close eye on things. Joe, welcome to the stream. Really good to see you. Number one, John GTA Grinder, welcome to the stream. You have been on a couple of my streams before. I think both of you have. Good to see you guys. I'll be watching Luton Reading, but I will be transitioning from then to Soccer Saturday as well to keep a really close eye on the other games as well. Let's just very quickly remind you of the squads, especially for Luton Reading, since that's the game that I will be watching for you guys. We've not been able to cover all the games, sadly, with all their previews, but we'll try and cover them as we go on and check their score lines. So let's do that quickly. So, Luton Squad, quite a few changes. Campbell's back in the squad over Potts. Burke and Naismith keep their place. Sonny Bradley back in the squad, replacing Tom Lockyer. Bree, Lansbury, and Murray Bell keep their place. Jordan Clark's in the squad as well. I think he's replacing Snodgrass. In fact, no, he's replacing Onyedema. Jordan Clark, because of course he was injured. Cornick and Jerome in the squad as well. Cornick wasn't in the squad either. He's replacing Hilton. And then for Reading squad, pretty unchanged. But look at that front four there. Mayte, Ejaria, Hoylett and Zhao. Pretty much the strongest front four as you can get. Apparently they're going 4-4-2. So I don't know why SofaScore's thinking 4-2-3-1. But I'm pretty sure they'll change that. So if they're going 4-4-2, Mayte and Zhao will be partnering up front together. It's going to make things interesting. I know Reading are down there in the table, but that front four, can't underestimate it. They've done really well, actually. Let's just quickly try and cover all the teams before kickoff. Can you see Huddersfield squad? Yes, you can. Nice. Blackman in goal, so over Nichols. Sarr, Hogg and Turton there with Pippa, Eiting, Russell, Holmes, Toffolo, Ward and Sanani. Pretty good squad. Bristol City have got Bentley, Atkinson, Close, Kundi, Scott, Matty James. Oh, he's back. Noah Masengo's back. Jay Da Silva, Andre Varman, Semenyo and Chris Martin. That front three looking very good at the moment with their form. Derby and Cardiff. So Allsop and goal. Forsyth. Cashin retains his place. Right, we've got our first kickoff. Bournemouth and Mill just kicked off. Curtis Davies, Jason Knight, Liam Thompson, Max Bird, Louis Sibley, Ravel Morrison, Malcolm Eberway and Tom Lawrence there. Cardiff, they've gone for Dylan Phillips, Joel Bagan, Curtis Nelson, Flint, Denham, Drame, Eli King, Wintle, Perry and G, Hugo and Harris. Right, they are just taking the knee right now for kickoff. It looks like Reading are going to be the team that's going to be kicking off here. We're going to see all the kickoffs taking place now. So I'm just going to get the timer ready very, very quickly, just so you guys are aware of how much we have of this season left. But here we go, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready for the end of the Championship 2021-22 season? It's time to be ready because Reading have just kicked off. And at least for this game, we will be looking at everything that's been going on. I remember when I had 600 subs, so that's amazing. Thank you, Just Genuine as well. I mean, nearly doubled that now that I think about it. 100 subs away, I would have doubled that as well, which is incredible. Thanks to all of you watching. Let's go back to Catcher, but I will be keeping a close eye on this game. So just definitely want to look at the teams. Swansea and QPR. Okay, Luton already have an opening. What a save already. What a start by Luton Town. Cameron Jerome getting past the Reading back line. My God, that's literally only 30 minutes in. Josh Lauren gets robbed off the ball. And it's a brilliant through ball to find Cameron Jerome. Gets past the back line, but it is well saved by Orion Lyland. What a start. Right, Swansea's team is looking like this. Fisher in goal, Manning, Norton. I can't say his name, so I'll say Joel, Cyrus Christie, Grimes, Flynn Downs, Hannes Wolf, Joel Piero, Congreve, that's an interesting addition, and Obafemi. Joel Piero starting below Obafemi apparently. Reading just clear again. Looks like Luton started better here. Dieng's back in goal with Barbe, Bull, Sanderson, with Adoma, Amos, Field, Thomas, Sam McCallum, Elias Chair, and Lyndon Dykes. No Charlie Austin, of course, as I said in my preview, he has left the team. Now here come Reading. Ejaria is headed away, but now it's given back to the left-hand side there. God, they've got so many good attacking players, Reading. They really do. Right, so finally West Brom. Well, not finally. We've still got a couple of squads to go over. But West Brom and Barnsley's squad, they have got David Button, O'Shea, Clark, Ajayi, Furlong, Phillips, Livermore, Balumbai, Reach, Colin Grant, and Grady Dean Garner. Barnsley, they've got Walton, Kitchen, Swaha. Okay, that's an interesting addition. Moon, Honderback, Rolf, Helliwell, Stars, Aidan Marsh, Woodrow, and Clark are definitely rotating the youth of his squad. Hull and Forest, I think, are the final teams that we need to look at. Baxter still in goal, of course, with Greaves, McLaughlin, Jones. Pretty much the same back three that conceded 5 against Bristol City, so I'm not too worried about. I'm a bit nervous about that. Elder, Slater, Smallwood, Longman, Honeyman, Keane, Lewis Potter, and Sanamadanish. That's a good front three. Brisambo with Panzo. Oh, Panzo starting for Forest. Okay. Figueiredo, Worrell. Yeah, that's definitely a very changed team. I think Cooper's definitely thinking about the playoffs now. Nolly with Gardner, Cafu, Laria, Zinkernagel, Silva, and Myton. Gosh, who's kept their place? I think Zinkernagel, Samba, Chance, Campbell with a shot, and it's just over the goal. Samba, Garner, Zinkernagel, I think, and Worrell are the only 4 players to keep their place. 7 changes in that Nottingham Forest team. That's by far the most amount of changes. In fact, last but no means least, here's... did not mean to do that. No, let's not do Betfred. Let's look at Birmingham and Blackburn squads. Etheridge with Pedersen, Roberts, Linker Gordon, Colan, Jordan James, Sunjic, Taif Chong. Taif Chong's back. With Bakuna and Elno Hernandez and Lyle Taylor. Now, Blackburn got Kaminsky, Pickering, Wharton, Ayala, Brown, Travis, Teo Edun with Brembroten, Diaz, Buckley, Hedges, and Gallagher. Interesting additions. Now, looks like Derby and Cardiff are not starting for some weird reason. I don't know why they've not started yet. But so far, we're about 3 to 5 minutes in. Still no goals to talk about so far, which leaves us perfectly to still talk about this game here. I saw Doctor Strange 2 last night. I was actually going to see it, but unfortunately, if I saw it, I would have missed this stream. So I may see it either tomorrow or Monday. Now, what's happened here to the brightness of this TV? Oh my day, something happened to the live broadcast there. It all of a sudden went really dark. 6 out of 10, it was fine. Okay. I mean, I rated No Way Home 8 out of 10 when I saw it. I don't know how much of a critique you are with films, so I don't know. I've heard mixed reviews about it, so I don't know. I have a feeling I may like it, but then I would definitely see the bigger picture, so we'll find out. Creeper Boy, welcome to the stream. Good to see all of you guys. Thanks for 6 of you watching. Luton having a chance on the right-hand side. Cross, and it's gone wide off the post. Still no goals in the Championship final day. We're still waiting for our first goal. Definitely going to keep Luton and Reading, as the main, as my main source here, especially as I need to get used to all of these names. Right, Clark, number 18, Cornick 7. I should remember all of these, really, to be honest. I can't believe I've been having such a hard time. It's been Reading that I've actually had a pretty tough time figuring out who's who. Lana with the goal kick, and it reaches no one. And it looks like it's going to be a throw-in to Luton. Naismith now collecting the ball. So 23, that's Lansbury, that's right. Right, passing it back to the back line there. Nothing really happening at the moment. It's just kind of passing it between Naismith and Sonny Bradley as it stands. Luton close, Hull close, Coventry close. Yeah, Luton went close near the start. So Hull and Coventry going close. That's interesting. I've not actually predicted a win for Coventry or Hull in their games. Interesting so far. Maybe Rexy's keeping tracks on Soccer Saturday. So that's going to be very helpful when we are checking for goals. We will be looking at other teams' progression as well, but we'll be mainly talking about this game because Luton can make history getting into the top 6 today. Right. Oh, what a cross. Header! Oh, it's saved. This was a good chance. Really, really good chance there. Right, let's talk about this again. Jerome does very well, actually. What a cross, what a ball that was. That was Alan Campbell who won the header, but it's an easy save in the end by Nyland. Definitely Luton having the better of the chances at the moment. Yosity says, Rangers to the final. Yeah, great achievement for Rangers. I'm not bothered whether we lose, says Rexy, says Forest. Are you talking about Nottingham Forest or Coventry now? Right, throwing goes in. Oh, headed away. But then back again on their self. Reading, just, what are they doing, Reading? They always are so careless when they pass out from the back. And just like that, Luton have now got a bit of an opening. Reece Burke now with abundance of space. Oh, he's found Jerome, but it's been headed away, to be fair. Reading have recovered there. It's now being received by Ajaria. God, what a talent Ajaria is, by the way. Babaraman with the long looping ball, and it finds no one. Cowan Naismith will pick up the pieces. I'm not going to submit my predictions for match day 46. Oh, okay. Is there a reason for that? How are we doing with support at the moment, guys? We are currently on 24 likes. So we managed to get to 20 likes before kickoff. Thank you guys so much. Let's go for 35 or maybe even 40 before half time. Is that possible, guys? If you can, I'd be fantastically appreciative. With subscribers are still in 1,001. Let's try and make that 0 into 1. So we're going to need 10 subscribers to get 1,111. That'd be a great achievement for this channel today. It would be fantastically appreciative if we can. Right. Oh, cross comes in by Naismith. It's headed away. Oh, is that not a foul? No, it's played on. Cornick tries to find someone there, but it's cleared away by McIntyre there. And it looks like Reading are trying to lead an attack here. Oh, it's Lucas Jow on the ball. He's, got a couple of players on him. Alan Campbell's definitely showing a lot there. Cornick gets fouled, and it's a free kick. Baba Rahman conceding the foul this time. Can't be bothered. Okay, fair enough. That's the thing. Still no goals. Still no goals in the championship so far, which is, I guess, all right. We're just going to have to be patient. Let's try 100. Oh, we can give it a go. We can give it a go. If enough people turn up, maybe we have a chance. I mean, we've got one viewer. Hill football. So I don't know if it's going to be possible. But I've been proven wrong before. Well, apparently 5 viewers, apparently. Streamlabs is telling me I've got 1 viewer. Right, so free kick. Going to be delivered by James Bree. Cross. Oh, good header by Sonny Bradley there, but it's collected by Lyland again. Luton having the chances at the moment. Nathan Jones with manager of the season. Yeah, he did win manager of the season, Nathan Jones. I mean, it's whatever way you look at it. I don't mind Nathan Jones winning manager of the season. Cooper's done well. Corbrand, you could argue, deserves it as well. So many managers deserve it for different reasons. You can't make playoffs anymore, so it wouldn't matter if Kickoff loses. Don't. Yeah, that's true. Right. Let's talk about through this game again. Now, Reading have a bit of possession here. Maytay now. It's going to pass it down to Babaratman there. Cross comes in. Headed away. Ooh, interesting. We've got a goal. We've got a goal in the championship game. And it comes at Bramall Lane. And what did I tell you guys about Sheffield United having a stronger team? Looking at this, Fulham have definitely been the better team at the start of this game. But it is Sheffield United who have taken the lead against Fulham. Morgan Gibbs-White scores in the 10th minute. It's their first shot on goal. They've had barely any of the ball. Now, this is a chance for Luton. Cameron Jerome, a 2 versus 2 right here. Squares it. Oh, tries to find Cornick, but found Alan Campbell who can hit those. He's not going to go for the shot, though. Giving back to Harry Cornick. He's going to try, though. No. He's going to... Oh, he tries to find Jerome, but he nutmegs himself. Right. But we do have our first goal. Morgan gives right for Sheffield United scores, making it 1-0 to the Blades. And that means Sheffield United are on 75 points and are comfortably in the top 6 now. But for Middlesbrough's sake, they'll now be hoping that Sheffield United concede, and they'll be hoping that Luton do not beat Reading, of course. Of course, Middlesbrough got a much better goal difference, but that means Millwall are going to find it very, very tricky for them as well, because as current results stand, even if they are beating Bournemouth, they won't be in the top 6 because neither Luton or Sheffield United are losing. Okay, this is the first twist in this championship final day of the season. Have you got any more goals? No, that's the only goal of the game so far. Interesting. Long free kick for Reading, but collected by Ingram. 1-0 Sheffield United. Yes, I did see that there. Luton have to take chances against Reading. They really got to. They've had 3 big chances already, and they really should do better with both of them, really. Reading don't look good at the back. They really don't, I gotta say. Going forward, they look okay at Reading, but at the back, they look absolutely lackluster. And in fact, that means, I've just remembered this, I've got to change my scores. I've got to find Sheffield United amidst all of this. Where are they? There they are. We got our first goal. So yeah, currently Sheffield United and in the playoffs, and Luton at the moment. You're predicting 2-0 Stoke against Coventry. Interesting. Right, this could be a chance for Luton. James Bree. He's going to give it to Clark there. Cross comes in. Header! And it's wide of the post again. I tell you what, they're winning the headers quite easily, Luton Town at the moment. So, God, they've got a lot of work to do, Reading right now. They've not really done anything. Right, finally Derby and Cardiff have kicked off. There was a big delay from kickoff. If any of you've got any details why Derby and Cardiff has been delayed, do let me know. But yeah, officially only 1 goal so far in the championship, which has come off the way of Sheffield United. Interesting to say the least. I'll see if I can find out why Derby and Cardiff were delayed at the start. In fact, no, apparently they have been playing 12 minutes in, but SofaScore's not been able to show it. All right. We've got another goal at the Bet365 Stadium. Rexy predicted it'd be 2-0 Stoke. He'd already be wrong because it has come off the way of Coventry City. I've got the goal so quickly that it's not even popped up on SofaScore yet, but for what I know, Coventry have scored, and as you can see, I am right. Look at this. Victor Gyökeres with the goal for Coventry, assisted by Jamie Allen. 14th minute makes it 1-0 to Sky Blues. Now that will put Coventry up to, no, not up to 10th place actually, because, in fact, they've not updated the table. Imagine they've got 66 points, Coventry. So as it stands, Coventry will be 10th place in the table, overtaking West Brom. Now, they can't overtake Blackburn, unfortunately, because their goal difference is a lot worse than Blackburn's. But they can draw on points to them if Blackburn lose to Birmingham. But this is our second goal. It's gone in the way of Victor Gyökeres for Coventry City against Stoke City on the final day. 1-0 to the Sky Blues. So only 2 goals that have taken place so far, of course. 1 at Bramall Lane and 1 at Bet365 Stadium. Right. Yeah, it was already a wrong prediction indeed. We've all been there. I mean, I predicted 1-1, so as long as Stoke equalised, I would have got that spot on. Let's change the scores quickly. If I can find it. Jovika, I'm so sorry if I always say your name wrong. I really do. I'm sorry if I do say that name wrong. But welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Hi from Italy, says Meki the King. I tell you what, one of my best friends is half Italian, so I have a good found respect for Italians. I can't speak any language, I can't speak any sentences or words that are Italian. But welcome to the stream. We always welcome viewers from all around the world. I gotta say, it's already feeling like a really good watch along so far. With likes so far, we've made it to 25 likes. Thank you so much, guys. Let's see if we can make for 30 likes before the 20th minute. So as you can see, we're 15 minutes into this final championship season. Let's see if we can get 5 more likes in 5 more minutes. Is that possible, guys? For subscribers, let's show how we're doing so far. Still 1,001. Our target today is to get 1111. So we need 10 subs to get 1,111 subscribers. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please do so. It's free to do and it really does help the support of this channel. Other things you could do that help will be liking, sharing, even donating as well. If you even, do want to give out, the most support for the channel. You even have a donation list if you do that as well. which Charlie and Jack are exclusive members of right now. But other things you could do, you could follow my social medias. They're down at the bottom of this screen as well. And if you're new around here, you can also join the Let's Let's Discord server, where it's the best place to get any updates for my channel. Right, that's enough plugging. Let's go back to this game. Ejaria on the ball. Now, that's a brilliant bit of play. He's found Lucas Jow, but he is muscled off the ball. And now here comes Cameron Jerome against Tom Holmes. But Tom Holmes does get ahead of him in the end. Morrison, it looks like he's just about keeps the ball there. Oh, you always get a heart attack when you see Reading play at the back. They don't look very comfortable defending, I've got to be honest. But at the moment, we still only have 2 goals. What team do I like, says Mekki the King? Well, I support Chelsea for my Premier League team, but I live in Essex, so I look out for the Essex teams. Colchester United, the only Essex team in the EFL, actually, after Southend got relegated from League 2 last year. And, well, yeah, I mean, I live in Chelmsford, so Chelmsford, they play their football in the 6th tier, so I always look out for that as well. But for the Championship, I actually don't support anyone. You know, I just enjoy the league as it is, so... And at the moment, it's got a it's pretty slow at the moment, but it's definitely, the drama's definitely there. The pressure's already been set very early with Sheffield United scoring that early goal against Fulham. Now, it's impossible for Bournemouth to overtake Fulham, but they can close the gap on Bournemouth by 2 points if they can beat Millwall. Millwall, of course, will be looking at the game thinking they need to win if they want to have any chance in the top 6. And at the moment, it's looking like Millwall had a good start, but now they are on the back foot. Of course, it was a pretty changed Bournemouth team, but not too many changes. There was about 4 changes in that Bournemouth team that beat Nottingham Forest. Watford could be relegated today, says Hill Football. Yeah, that's right. I think, if they don't win, they go down, I believe. I think that's the stat. Because I know Norwich are mathematically down and Watford are only 1 point above them. So, Luton have got a corner. Apparently, Reading have conceded the most set-piece goals this season with 21 conceded set-piece goals. James Breed taking the corner. It looks like it's defended pretty well, though, actually. It's still a throw-in to Luton Town. Definitely Luton have been the better team. But since they actually had their great opening, they've slowed down a little bit. Here's Alan Campbell. Looks like he's tackled very well by Yaku Mete. Now here's Tomdeli Bashiru, who's... not Tomdeli Bashiru. Baba Radman, sorry. Now he's going to give it to Ovie Ejaria, who's now spreading the play. And that's an ambitious pass, but it is well intercepted by Reece Burke. Definitely what it looks like that Reading are going to try and play on the counter-attack here against this team. At the moment, still only the 2 goals. I will be keeping a very close eye. Okay, sorry, I was just reading a message there. Right, okay. So, we've got still 1-0 there for Sheffield United Fulham. Still 1-0 Stoke Coventry. And that's all the goals so far. Now, Luton with a long looping ball, but no one's there. Okay, that's a bit disappointing for their part. Gave the ball away very cheaply there. UEFA Champions League, Bournemouth, says Ozzy James Reed TV. That's a big name. Right, apparently the most touches has gone to Cameron Jerome, and he has had 2 big chances, but unfortunately he's not been able to really take them at the moment. Now, Ejaria now on the ball for Reading, but tackled by James Breed. But this is a nice bit of play by Reading, but it is comfortably taken by Ingram. But there is a foul in the build-up, so there will be a free kick awarded to Reading. It's Junior Hoylett that has gone down. I think it was Henry Lansbury who fouled Junior Hoylett in that position there. Doesn't look good. He's still on the ground, so I'm hoping it's nothing too serious for Junior Hoylett there. Still only the 2 goals so far that have gone place in the Championship so far. So to remind you guys what the table will be looking like, if I can just show you it very quickly. We'll only show like the top half of the table because that's really the bit that's only could be changed. So as it stands, things are staying the same. Sheffield United are staying in 5th, Luton in 6th, Middlesbrough in 7th and Millwall 8th. I mean, no goals so far for Millwall and Middlesbrough in their games. Luton still goalless. Sheffield United with that goal, they put themselves in a very commanding position. So that's pretty much the biggest change so far. Coventry, as I said, they are now up to 10th place following this result at the moment. And any other big movers? Not really. It's pretty much all been the same so far. A lot of the change is going to be right at the top. As I said, Bournemouth could also close the gap to Fulham by 2 points if they do beat Millwall, but none of those things are happening. Premier League 5 subs. Yes, did they introduce 5 subs? They're going to reintroduce that back into the Premier League. I mean, it's going to advantage certain teams over others, but I understand why they've done it. It's definitely a good decision, especially for people that have just been playing endlessly. Right. Reading have now got a free kick in about, I say, a good 30 yards out. Another goal at Bramall Lane, and it is dreamland if you are a Sheffield United fan. They have got a 2-0 lead against Fulham. Wow, okay. Middlesbrough will hate this result right now because it looks like with goal difference, Sheffield United have now taken a commanding step forward. So Middlesbrough are really going to be hoping now that Luton do not beat Reading, and they've got to find a way, Middlesbrough, to beat Preston so far. The goal has gone from Ilman Ndiaye. It looks like Norwood actually got the assist, and Morgan Gibbs White got the assist for the second goal. It's 2-0 to the Blades. Look at these stats here. 5 shots to 2. 2 shots on target and 2 goals. Gazaniga in goal. 5.9 rating. Seri, a 4.9 rating. Now, I've not seen a rating this low. Maybe he must have made a mistake that led to a goal, maybe. But look at that. Only 34% possession. 5 shots to Sheffield United. 2 shots on target and 2 goals. I tell you what, Sheffield United have been deadly clinical, because if you see their goal difference now, if you calculate it, it is plus 17. And a big goal at Deepdale. And it has come off the way of the home team, Preston. It is going from bad to worse for Middlesbrough. They need to beat Preston to get into the top 6 and hope that Luton do not beat Reading. The opportunity is there, but Middlesbrough are not doing their favours because they are 1-0 down to Preston. Alan Brown with the opening goal. Brad Potts with the assist. Things are getting very interesting now. So this means that things will stay the same. But look at that, 70 points for Middlesbrough. 3 points off the top 6. They just show me the goal now. So long looping ball goes in. Oh, what a finish by Alan Brown. He puts it on his chest and he does a volley. What an unbelievable goal. Now, that's fantastic news for Luton Town. They'll be really happy with that because, as it stands, they've got a 3-point lead over Middlesbrough. Now, a goal for Luton will really put them in dreamland at the moment because then they'll have a 5-point gap with Middlesbrough. But now, here come Reading. Cross comes in. It's well defended. Jordan Clark looks like he's clearing it. And it looks like it's gone to a goal kick. Things are now starting to spice up to life in this championship end of the season. So, 2-0 up. Sheffield United find themselves against Fulham. Big result for them. Preston 1-0 up against Middlesbrough. A huge result. A positive result for Luton and potentially Millwall, who would see themselves still wanting to try and get up there. But at this moment of time, we can't even consider... Oh my gosh, wait, hang on a minute. It said 3, but it looks like they've changed it back to 2. Was it a goal disallowed? If it's 3-0, then it's surely game over. If it's 3-0 Sheffield United, it has to be game over, surely. No way are they 3-0 up this early in the game. I mean, I looked up Luton Squad, 7 changes. In fact, they weren't. No, apparently it is. Apparently it is 3-0. Sander Burge, apparently, with the goal. Ajaria! Oh, good save by Ingram. Oh my gosh, this is what we've been waiting for. This is the championship season we know. Final day of the season drama that we know. Goals everywhere and drama from everywhere. Ingram makes a brilliant save to deny Ajaria. That's the closest anyone's got to scoring. Sander Burge scores for Sheffield United, making it 3-0 to the Blades. And this has really put things in a commanding lead. 3 shots on target, 5.6 still. And Tony Robinson not having a great game either. Mitrovic, it was in this team, really wanting to try and get some goals. But as in moment of time, it's not looking like a really good result at all for Fulham Football Club. But it's the perfect result for Sheffield United, who are looking very comfortably now in the top 6. Surely it's game, set and match for Sheffield United. Luton could still fall out of it, but they'll be hoping that things stay the same at Deepdale, as Preston have taken the lead against Middlesbrough, of course. Alan Brown with a stunning goal. I've got to say, brilliant goal by Alan Brown there. Now here come Luton. Alan Campbell blocked. Oh, it's headed away, kind of pinball. Right, Jordan Clark now receiving the ball. Things are looking quite live now in this game. Long ball going in. James Bree, I think they're now really edging for a goal, Luton, to really settle the nerves now. Definitely the nerves are much less with Middlesbrough winning. This could be a small chance for Luton. Jordan Clark goes down. Free kick just outside the box. That's going to be very crucial for Luton. That could be a really good opportunity for them. Let's look back at comments. Coniston is back. I think he's going for Matt Stream and Bloom Stream potentially. I don't blame you. Everyone's going to be reacting to their own drama. I tell you what a game that Matt has picked, by the way, to get 3-0 in the opening 25 minutes. Brilliant choice that Matt has made. I voted for him to watch Sheffield United Fulham, and he found a way, and fair play to him. If only Forest won against Bournemouth, we will be having this excitement for the race to the top of the playoffs again. Yeah, but football's a cruel game. It really, really is. Right, free kick to Luton. I'd say a good 20 yards out, just outside the D. Really, really good territory if they got a great, good free kick taker. Who's their best free kick taker? Who would be their free kick taker? Would it be Cornick? Cornick, I think, could take a good set piece. Middlesbrough bottled it, says Hill Football. Well, as it stands, not quite. You still got to be very, very patient still. Things could definitely change. That's the thing. We can't set anything away at the moment. Now, Matt has now got 135 viewers. Fair play to him. Ben Bloom's got 400. He's done very well. Wow, amazing. Right. Who's taking this free kick? Naismith and Bree look like they're stepping over it here. Oh, just wide of the post. Oh, that's so unlucky. I think it was James Bree that took the free kick. Just wide of the post. Fair enough. No, that's absolutely fine, Coniston. We all have our times to do all that. Very close indeed. Just wide of the post. I've not had any notifications of any other goals so far. But maybe, in fact, they're showing all the Sheffield United goals. Gibbs, that's a brilliant footballing goal by Sheffield United to make it 2-0 in Dye there. And then, just poor again by Fulham there. Gibbs White again. And it could arguably be a known goal, but because Sander Berge shot the shot on target, it does count as his goal. And that makes it 3-0 to Sheffield United. We've got a goal. We've got a goal at St Andrews, and it looks like it's been a really bad season for Birmingham, and it's going to end that way as well because Blackburn have taken the lead against Birmingham City. Goal scorer apparently, I've not even got the goal scorer yet. I've got the goal so quickly I don't even know who scored it, but I don't know. Has One Football told me yet? They've not. So that was actually one time, so the score was quicker than One Football there. Who has scored for Blackburn Rovers? That's my question. By the way, Celtic and Hearts is now 2-1 to Celtic going into half-time. Who scored for Blackburn? Apparently, John Buckley has scored for Blackburn Rovers to make it 1-0 to the team in Lancaster. Now, that would mean that Blackburn, I think, stay in 9th place of the table. I don't think they can overtake Millwall. Yeah, that's right. Look at this. They're on 69 points. Can they? In fact, they've got the same goal difference. In fact, Millwall could fall below 8th place if they do lose to Bournemouth, as things stands now, for the fact that Blackburn are now winning. Coventry's still 10th, of course. That makes things a little bit interesting at the moment. But the big story is Sheffield United 3, Fulham 0. Best performance, you've got to say. I predicted Sheffield United will win, which definitely made some people, turn their noses a bit. But I didn't expect them to be 3-0 up in 25 minutes. That definitely shocked me there. And I think Fulham have been such an erratic team that that's why I predicted Sheffield United to win this one. But clearly, Sheffield United being so clinical. And I think right now, they're definitely going to make things really nervy to whoever's going to be playing them in the top 6. I'm telling you this. Now, back to this game between Luton and Reading. Long ball going in. James Bree doesn't look like he saved it. It's going to be a goal kick to Reading. The quality of the game has kind of died down a little bit between Luton and Reading, disappointingly there. Had a really good, promising start, but at this moment of time, it's looking a little bit scrappy now. But yeah, that's what's happened. It's been a really, really good game season so far. 1-0 Blackburn. Yeah, I did see that there. What is the fastest app to see numbers go up? SofaScore has a live table, which is why I use it. Really thought Sheffield United would have a draw. Well, yeah, I understand. I thought it would be a closer game than that. But I did back Sheffield United to get something. Right, we're on 26 likes. So we didn't quite make it to 30 likes by the 30th minute. Let's try get 35 likes before half time. We have got 30 minutes before half time and we're 9 likes away to 35. So guys, please do like the stream if you've not done so. So please smash the like button. It really does help. It's free to do and it really helps the growth of this channel. At this moment of time, we've not gained a sub either. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. We're 1,101 so far. So please do hit the subscribe button if you can do so, because it's the best way to see my content and it really, really helps the growth of this channel. It really, really does. It's free to do and it will only take you 2 seconds to do it. I tell you what, I think this stream has actually done a lot better at changing scenes, I've got to say. Chance, a half chance for Reading there. Shot from distance there. It looks like it's Junior Hoylett with the cross. Trying to find Lucas Jow, but doesn't find him. It is going to be a goal kick. We've got a goal at the John Smith Stadium now. Huddersfield playing against Bristol City. And in fact, actually, no, we're going to go to Deepdale first because I think Preston have made it 2-0 against Middlesbrough. Let's look at this first. There was a goal in the John Smith Stadium which would cover next, but this is at the utmost priority. Look at this attack momentum. It looks like Preston have been much better than Middlesbrough. They have not performed whatsoever, and as things stand, it's looking like that things are going to stay the same in the table, which is what I did predict will happen come the final day of the season. It's just felt that theme throughout the season. It's not processed through yet. So wait, it's back to 1-0. It must have been an offside. No, what's happened there? Oh, they've trolled me. They've absolutely duped me. It's now back to 1-0. Okay, no goal at Deepdale. There is one official goal, however, at the John Smith Stadium, because I did see the goal appear. Why is it saying 2-0? Why the hell is it saying 2-0? Can it just... There we go. It is 2-0. Thank you. Daniel Johnson with the goal for Preston. Now, that is really a bad goal for Middlesbrough to concede now. They are looking very dangerously, precariously, looking like they're going to finish outside of the top 6. Oh, chance for Luton maybe. Harry Cornick in the left-hand side in the penalty box. He can square it. No. Oh... Comes Tom Holmes, it's goal kick. That goes to waste there. Daniel Johnson makes it 2-0. And as you can see, Middlesbrough outside of the top 6, by 3 points, pretty comprehensively as well. Their goal difference has been demolished and Sheffield United has got a bigger advantage. But that goal for Huddersfield now, let's actually talk about that, because as things stand, Huddersfield will go up to 3rd place. That is interesting. So Huddersfield up to 3rd place with Harry Toffolo and Danny Ward with the assist. And there's another goal at Deepdale. I can officially say it is game, set and match for the top 6 talk. It is now 3-0 between Preston and Middlesbrough. Apparently a Del Fry own goal. Let's see it. So they're showing the games now. Great play by Reese. Oh, that is such an unlucky goal. That's such an unlucky goal. Reese would have wanted that, but I think it's going to go down as a Del Fry own goal. Wait. I'm so confused. It's saying 3-0, but they're saying 2-0. there's a bit of controversy within that. We've also got to go to Western Home Stadium as well. The game between Peterborough and Blackpool. Not much to play for between these two teams. It is Peterborough who've taken the lead against Blackpool. They've managed to get the first goal in this tie. I know it says 0-0, but One Football's told me that they have scored. Just checking who scored it to see if I can get any readings there. Apparently, Johnson Clark-Harris. There we go. There it is. It's just popped up. Johnson Clark-Harris and Kwame Poku, the two people involved. A goal at Hawthorns. There we go. Look at this drama. There we go. And now getting all the goals. Now, that means Peterborough will be up to... In fact, no. Peterborough will be finishing in 22nd place as this thing stands because Derby are not beating Cardiff. We do have a goal also at the Hawthorns. West Brom, the home team, they want to get 10th place, and they will be because at this moment of time, they are beating bottom of the league Barnsley by 1-0. I mean, it's been a really piss-ball season for Barnsley, I've got to be honest. I think it's a Carlin Grant penalty, so I don't know the controversy, I don't know the ins and outs of the penalty, but it is a penalty, and that goal puts West Brom back up to 10th place in the table. Coventry will have to settle for 11th place as things stand. Blackburn winning, of course, makes it on 69 points as well. Millwall on 70 points in the moment. Middlesbrough on 70 points too. 3 points off the top 6 right now. It makes things very, very exciting. We've got 8 minutes just before half time. I've just been told lunch has arrived, so I'm just going to get that in a minute. Let's just check more things there. They're still updating the Preston score. They definitely cannot record their goals. So they're saying 2-0. Others are saying 3-0. Can anyone tell me what the Preston scoreline is? It's so confusing because there's so many things that's telling me different score. What, 3, says Coniston? Yeah, I know. Huddersfield can overtake Forest. Yeah, I did say they will be 3rd place as it stands because Forest are not beating Hull. What did I say Middlesbrough bottled it? Well, they really have bottled it now by the looks of things. It's back to 2-0. So this Daniel Johnson goal has just appeared out of nowhere. Right, false alarm, guys. It's not 3-0 Preston. It's 2-0 Preston. And in fact, I got to start changing these score lines now. I really got to. I'm just going to be watching more chances here. I've only just noticed this scoreline is really far behind here. Right, so Blackburn have scored. Still 0-0 between Bournemouth, Millwall and Derby and Cardiff. Huddersfield have scored against Bristol City. Hull and Forest are still 0-0. Luton and Reading still 0-0. Peterborough, Blackpool. Peterborough have scored against Blackpool. Preston and Middlesbrough. I can officially say it's 2-0, not 3-0. And Sheffield United and Fulham 3-0 up. They find themselves. Coventry still 1-0 up. Swansea 0-0 there. And West Brom, Barnsley 1-0. And it's still Luton and Sheffield United in the top 6 as things stand. Can we take a breath? I don't know if we can. Right. It looks like things are kind of calmed down, but, you know, things are always going to be chopping and changing each time. We've only got 6 minutes before half time. Can we take a breath? How's everyone reacting? Everyone's just as confused as me with the Preston moment there. I mean, I don't know. People are saying it's 2-0. Some people are saying 3-0. For what I can see, most things are saying 2-0 now. James Bree with a chance. Oh, I was surprised not a free kick was given there. Another goal at the Hawthorns. West Brom have now doubled their lead against Barnsley just before half-time. They find themselves 2-0 up before half-time. It's looking very comfortable there. I don't know who's even scored for West Brom, but I do know, apparently, that they have scored a second. Knowing my luck, it's going to be offside. No. Adam Reach apparently has scored for West Brom. Look at that domination there. Very comfortable there. Adam Reach, the goal's just popped by here. 2-0 to West Brom. It looks like they're going to end the season with a win. God, this has been a mad final day of the season so far. Nothing changed at the moment, but unbelievable scorelines. It has to be said. You know, the scorelines, I think, are the most shocking part about this at the moment. Right, let's go back to this and let's take a breath. How are we doing with lights, by the way? We're on 30 lights. Right, can we get to 35 lights before half time? 5 more likes in 5 more minutes. Can we get and hit the like button to get to 35 likes? If we can, that'd be amazing. So guys, please hit the like button. At least we hit the target set over there, 30 likes. So thank you guys so much for that. A free kick awarded to Luton Town. Bubba Ratman's going to get a yellow card for it. Let's see this again. So James Bree goes down. No, it's Campbell. That looks like, yeah, definitely some contact there. So Luton got a free kick. Bubba Ratman receives the first yellow card in the game. Hour and 11 minutes gone. Things are getting so tense and exciting now in the Championship. Do we have any goals before half time? It doesn't look like it at the moment. I don't think we've had any new goals go in at the moment. Still a couple of games ending 0-0. I tell you one game that surprised me that it's still 0-0. Bournemouth Millwall, that is still 0-0. Bit back and forth with the momentum it looks like there. Let's go back to this. Yeah, still 0-0 between Bournemouth and Millwall. I literally just checked that, coincidentally, as well. Swansea QPR still 0-0. Derby Cardiff still 0-0. Luton Reading, which of course I'm watching, is still 0-0 as well. So yeah, those are all the goals. So at this moment of time, we've got a couple more goals to talk about. SofaScore's always doing this to me. They always say there's a new goal coming around when I don't know what they keep doing to the Preston scoreline. They keep changing it, and it's clearly not being changed. They keep deducting the goals. So now it says 1-0. Why on earth is it only 1-0 now? You know, they can't just keep cancelling goals. They scored 2 fair goals. Goal at Bet365 Stadium between Stoke and Coventry just before half-time. Coventry taking the lead. Rexy predicted it would be a 2-0 win to Stoke. He's definitely not got that right, but it could be a Stoke win that he can get predicted right because it is Stoke who picked up this equalising goal. I want to see who scored it. Looks like it's Sam Clucas, as you can see, with Josh Tyman with the assist. Now that's made it 1-1. Eccles out and Todd Kane on. It looks like there was an injury there. But Clucas with the equalising goal makes things 1-1. Now, Coventry most definitely cannot get top 10 if they do not beat Stoke. Chance made for Luton. Reading just right place, right time. They've been able to defend pretty decently there. Blackburn still 1-0 up there. Now we have another goal at John Smith Stadium. As you can see, Huddersfield apparently have scored a second goal against Bristol City. I think. They keep changing it, so now I don't even know if SofaScore are actually telling me the truth anymore. Let's check. One Football's telling me still 1-0. Maybe it was an offside goal, I don't know. But it said 2-0, and now I'm not too sure if I should believe them. It's not popping through, so I don't know if I should believe it at the moment, but I'll keep my eyes on that because this will really strengthen Huddersfield's chances of getting... Okay, it's back to 1-0 there. No, back to 2-0. All right. SofaScore's really trolling me right now. It's playing with my emotions. I think they're doing this on purpose. Still no goal. No, I'm not even going to look at it anymore. SofaScore's trying to trick me right here. But let's just say Huddersfield do score another. It really puts the pressure on Forest, who of course are still 0-0. Looking like this game at the moment, it's not really exploded. I've got to say the momentum, even for when Forest had it, has not been as high as most other games we've seen for Forest. So, has not looked promising for Nottingham Forest at the moment. They really got to win if they really got to try and guarantee. Oh, this could be a chance. No, it's a goal kick in the end for the way of Reading. Right, it is official. It is 2-0. Danny Ward does make it 2-0 to Huddersfield. So they were telling the truth in the end. That makes it 2-0 to Huddersfield. And what that means, as you can see here, Huddersfield on 82 points will be in third place. Forest will have to play against Sheffield United in the playoffs. Now, that is a really big game. And Huddersfield will have to play Luton as it stands. And Huddersfield would take that because Huddersfield had a great result against Luton Town very recently, of course. It's not looking like a really enjoyable last day for Bristol City, who have come to this game, in a really good run of form. But Huddersfield have really turned a new leaf this season. Ooh! A small half chance for Luton. We have 1 minute of added time. We have a second goal at St Andrews. It looks like that Blackburn have managed to take the lead. Well, they've already taken the lead, but they've increased their lead by getting a second goal. I'm just waiting to see who has scored that second goal. But as it stands, oh my gosh, Luton have scored. The cameras didn't show me. I just saw the net ripple. Now, that's a huge goal because it means it doesn't even matter what any of the results are between Middlesbrough and Mill. They won't get top 6. What's happened there? The cameras pan on Lyland. He must have made an absolute blunder. We were just talking about Blackburn taking the lead, but now it looks like we've got a goal here. Oh my gosh, the cameras didn't catch it. So, this is a genuine reaction. It's not actually me missing a goal. The cameras didn't show it. What has happened here? So, Lyland has the ball. Cornick's behind him. Oh, no way. Oh, my God. So, he doesn't know that Cornick's standing behind him. Lyland throws the ball too far in front of him, about to take a goal kick. Lyland's quick to react, runs around him, and scores in an empty net. Oh my God, it's comedy in all ways possible. Very cheeky goal, but it's a goal that Luton Town will take to secure their top 6 hopes. Ben Brampton Diaz, by the way, was the one who scored for Blackburn. Now let's look at the table and let's look at this top 8, which could have been all changed. As it stands, it looks like it's staying the same. Millwall drawing against Bournemouth at halftime. Middlesbrough losing to Preston 2-0 at halftime. Luton winning now against Reading. We're now putting them on 75 points and secured top 6. Sheffield United 3-0 up against Fulham, which means they will most definitely get into the top 6 now. Things are getting really tasty now. Right, it looks like the halftime whistle has gone for that game. I need to collect my lunch very quickly, actually. So, guys, I will see you in 10 seconds. I just got to get my lunch very, very quickly, okay? So, guys, let me know if your reaction very, very quickly. I'll be back within 10 seconds. Just got to get my lunch. So, see you guys in a minute. It's muted, so you didn't hear it. Yeah, I was just saying I didn't actually have to go very far because I actually delivered my lunch through my door, which is bacon sandwiches, which I'm really excited. You've been sacked from my great club career mode. Oh, no. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, my God. Yeah, it's a funny goal. I'll give them that there. Right, we need to update the scores again. I tell you what, it's a tough job doing a video printer, I tell you. So, Blackburn are now 2-0 up against Birmingham. Still 0-0 there between Bournemouth, Millwall and Derby Cardiff. Huddersfield now 2-0 up. Hull Forest still 0-0. Luton now 1-0 up against Reading. Peterborough still 1-0 there. 2-0 still between Preston Middlesbrough. Sheffield United 3-0. 1-1 between Stoke and Coventry now. West Brom has scored another against Barnsley 2 to make it 2-0. And still it remains the same that Luton and Sheffield United, who were in the playoffs to start this weekend, they will keep those places. The teams that I've been chasing for it are not performing as of now. And here come all the notifications from OneFootball telling me all these goals. Eddie Gamer does not like Lyland. Yeah, he was Bournemouth, wasn't he? He was at Villa as well. In fact, he was I think the keeper that or was it Jed Steer that did that amazing penalty shootout thing? But I know he was involved in Aston Villa. Right. I did know about that lunch there, so I'm just reading messages there. Right. So half time. Have we calmed ourselves down, guys? Let's breathe just for a minute there. 31 likes. So, let's see. Can we get to 50 likes today? It's going to be a bit tricky. Oh, my days. Let's see if we can somehow get to 50 likes today. I think it's definitely going to be very difficult to get popular in this day-to-day, especially with the likes of everyone streaming. But I've got to say thank you to whoever's just subscribed to the channel. We've managed to get to 104, sorry. Now, we're 7 away from making 1111, which is our target for today, because I think it would actually look like a very satisfying number. So, guys, 7 more subscriptions will actually get us there. But I've got to say thank you for the support so far. I've really appreciated it. That's the wrong scene. This is the right scene. There we go. You're going to join back for the second half. Right, that's fine. We'll be looking at stats. I'll be also eating my lunch as well. Gatsby, you're not going to have any of this. This is my lunch. Bacon, which I absolutely love. So let's look at stats very, very quickly. God, okay. Okay, can we go through one game at a time? Maybe we can. Let's go for one of the games that's not got anything to ride on it. Peterborough Blackpool. Joseph Clark Harris and Kwame Poku. So Joseph Clark Harris with the goal, Kwame Poku with the assist. 53% to Blackpool, 10 shots as it stands for Peterborough. Look at that. Looks like Peterborough really performed right now, which is fantastic for them there. 3 corner kicks to 1 there, 8 fouls to 2. 2 big chances and 1 big chance is missed for each side. Interesting. 2 counter-attacks there. That's interesting there. 1 counter-attack shots there. Although, if there's any team who I think can get a comeback of sorts, it will be Blackpool. They are very good at finding comebacks. I still remember to this day their incredible 2-goal comeback against Bournemouth. Now let's look at Stoke and Coventry. Of course, Matt's team in Coventry. 10 shots to 4. Look at this. 3 shots on target to 1. So Stoke score with their only shot on target. So they're... wow. That's not good there. 3 shots off target to 0 there. 4 block shots to 3 there. 4 corner kicks there. 2 big chances. 2 big chances missed. 2 for Coventry, sorry. And 0 for Stoke. And that's been a big difference. Not being able to take their big chances. Counter-attack. So it looks like Stoke have been playing on a counter-attack a little bit there. Interesting. Let's look at Birmingham and Blackburn very quickly with their stats. So their 2 goals have come from Buckley and Brereton Diaz. By the way, the goal scorers for Stoke and Coventry. Kluka scored for Stoke and Gyökeres scored for Coventry. So as I said here, Buckley and Ben Brereton Diaz are the 2 goal scorers for Blackburn. Birmingham edged the possession. In fact, they edged the shots as well, but shots on target for Blackburn. So they are having a little bit of an edge for that at the moment. 5 shots off target, 5 for Birmingham there, which is quite poor for them. 3 corner kicks to 1 there, 1 offside each, 6 fouls to 1 there, 1 yellow card. It's just not looking crazy. One of the big results is Preston and Middlesbrough at this moment of time. 2-0 to Preston. Now, I think I can get my head round who scored. So the people who scored, Dale Fry's goal stays the same. And Alan Brown's one, of course, stays the same as well. So the Daniel Johnson goal, I don't know where that came from. Middlesbrough having more of the ball. 6 shots to 5 though. But look at that. 0 shots on target and Preston have had 4. So Preston creating chances have looked so much better. Oh dear, it's bad. I've just seen the chance for Lyland again. And he's just done that in front of a Reading crowd as well. Oh, he's going to get absolute pelters, Lyland. He really is. 1 offside there. 8 fouls to Middlesbrough though. So clear to Preston actually. So they've been breaking the play very, very well there. 1 big chance missed for Preston. Look at that. Just looking like Middlesbrough, looking very toothless going forward. But 3 blocked shots, it means Preston have really defended well and they've really turned up today. Huddersfield, as it stands, will be up to 3rd with a 2-0 win currently with Bristol City, or 2-0 lead, I should say. They're not winning yet. I believe, if I remember right, Danny Ward definitely scored 1 of the goals. Who scored the first one? It may have been 2 from Danny Ward. No, Toffolo. Of course, Danny Ward assisted the first one. So 55% possession to 45, 7 shots to 6, 3 shots each, 3 shots on target to 2, 1 block shot each, 5 corner kicks to 1 there, 4 sides to 1 there, 2 fouls each, 3 big chances to Huddersfield, and 1 base chance each for this team. Interesting. They're looking at 7-6, so pretty close in terms of creating chances, and it's definitely a lot of action going on, which I did expect. I did expect a load of goals in this game. Luton and Reading, as we did say, it's 1-0 Luton, and as you can see, Reading have a tiny spells, as I did mention, but Luton predominantly being the better team. Their statistics, 51 to 49% possession, but yeah, pretty dominant. 9 shots to 2, 3 shots on target to 1 there. It's just not looking very good for Reading so far. They've not really turned up. Apart from that one Egeria chance, they've not really come close at all. One big chance missed, one for Luton there. Yeah, that was near the start with that Cameron Jerome chance. Still 0-0 between Derby and Coventry. I mean, look at this. That's a fully fledged attack momentum for Derby. Have Cardiff even turned up today? Have they just not even turned up? 69% to 31% possession there, 7 shots there, but only one shot by Cardiff and it was blocked. That is the poorest attacking performance I've seen so far by any team. Derby definitely wanting to win this at the moment. Let's see if they can do it. Now, in terms of Swansea QPR, Swansea looking like they've been slightly the better team based on the momentum. Statistics-wise, 63 to 37, 4 shots to 3. There's not been many, a lot of big chances. I guess you would say 2 shots on target for Swansea. They've been pretty good with that. But no big chances by the looks of things. West Brom and Barnsley still 2-0 to the Baggies. 63 to 37 there. 0 shots. Okay, well, I said Cardiff had the worst attacking performance, but it looks like it's Barnsley. I mean, they're going to end the season on 30 points. It's been an awful season for Barnsley. 6 shots there. It really could be more than 2, to be honest. Hull and Forest, been a bit back and forth with the attack momentum there. 57% to Forest there. I mean, 4 shots there to Forest, but 0 on target. Looking like that their goals are drying up at the wrong time, Forest. Hull only having 1 shot, but that was the only shot on target in the whole game. Any big chances? No, clearly not. Okay, Bournemouth Millwall, still 0-0 there. Back and forth, Mill start well, Bournemouth then get some control, then Mill end the half the stronger. Close with possession, 8 shots to 2. Okay, so clearly Bournemouth asking more questions going forward. Only 1 shot on target. It's not looked like a great game at all, I've got to say. 2 big chances missed for Bournemouth, apparently. Okay, interesting. I mean, if Bournemouth win right now, they'll be closing the gap to Fulham by 2 points because, as you can see here, Fulham are 3-0 down to Sheffield United. I don't think many people predicted this. I definitely did not predict this. I predicted Sheffield United to beat Fulham, but definitely not by this much. Fulham having more of the ball and even having more shots than Sheffield United there. 3 shots on target to 2. I mean, 3 shots on target and 3 goals. That's been the difference. 2 shots on target for Fulham, and they've not got any goals. And yeah, definitely not being clinical. More blocked shots, more shots off target there. Sheffield United really turned up when they needed to there. And look at that, 1 big chance missed for Fulham. If that made it, depending when they got that, maybe if that was actually the first big chance of the game, and if they went 1-0 up, it could have been a different scoreline. So, just a quick look at the bottom 3, because we've not looked at that. There's a couple of change. Peterborough will now be 22nd, following that they're beating Blackpool as it stands. But if they draw, they will definitely fall to 23rd, unless Derby lose to Cardiff, which, looking at the stats so far, doesn't look likely. In terms of the middle part of the table, QPR staying where they are, Coventry pretty much staying where they are. In fact, West Brom looking like they're securing 10th place right now with a 3-point gap. Obviously, Coventry conceding just before half-time, and West Brom having a 2-0 lead over bottom place Barnsley right now. Looks like Gatsby, are you going to be leaving? It looks like Gatsby's going to be leaving. Yeah, Gatsby's going to be leaving. Bye-bye. So, Blackburn. Okay, Earthquake. Blackburn in 9th, 8th, Mill still. It's just, unless there's a huge swing, like let's say Luton suddenly lose to Reading and then Middlesbrough complete a comeback against Preston, nothing looks like it's going to happen there. I guess what could happen, I would actually say Mill are more likely to get to the top 6 than Middlesbrough now, based on their position. Sheffield United look like they've secured it. They're going to have to throw a 3-goal lead, and even a draw would be enough, because Middlesbrough right now are not beating Preston. Is the goalkeeper joined back for the second half? Thoughts on League 2 race later on. Very exciting. I unfortunately cannot stream it, but I am just excited for that. Apparently Kell Brooks has retired from boxing. Just got that notification there. Big news. Right, I'm just going to let my cat out very, very quickly, guys. Should be back by the second half. Drop her out. Come on. There you go. Let's go. There you go. You're free. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. So they're showing the 2 Preston goals. I mean, that Alan Brown goal was quality, but Reece deserves the plaudits for the second goal. But it is going to come as a Del Fry own goal. So unlucky on his part, but really it's not a really good day for teams chasing for top 6 at the moment. Both results will not really help them as it stands. Just trying to get some lunch down me before the second half. Oh no! I've dropped some bacon. No. Just saved it. Right, how are we doing with likes and subs? Still on 1,104. On 31 likes now on this channel. Could we get 35 before the second half starts? It's going to be quite tricky, but if any of you have not liked the stream yet, guys, please do like the stream. It does really help. We're 4 away from 35, which will be a great target for this channel today. How's everyone else doing? Looks like Derby and Cardiff have just started the second half. Actually need to get the timer ready, actually. Save my bacon, I got it. I caught it on my foot. It was a very lucky catch. God, and the camera's got to stop, panning on Lyland. It's not a good day for him. Derby been dominating Cardiff. Well, yeah, if you saw my analysis of it, I saw from the attack momentum that Derby had been by far the better team. Cardiff have only had 1 shot. And I think Derby had 7. So, yeah, Derby definitely very one-sided in that game. God, never eat bacon quickly. It can always get caught in your throat if you're not careful. Right. The second halves are starting to start. West Brom's game between Barnsley have just started their second half as well, apparently. Swansea and QPR just started their second half. Pretty much. We're still waiting for Luton Reading, of course. Huddersfield, Bristol City we're still waiting for. Birmingham, Blackburn we're still waiting for. And I think Sheffield United, Fulham is the other one we're waiting for as well. But the rest have all kicked off in their second halves. Right, I'm trying to get this lunch finished now, just so I can have a pretty comfy time commentating this. I haven't really been able to talk about the game so much, actually, unfortunately, because there's been so much drama been going around. I think Mick McCarthy can manage Barnsley. He'll take him straight back. I'm pretty sure he will, but would he go for Barnsley right now? I don't know. I don't know who they'd go for. If Barnsley were ambitious and MK Dons didn't get promoted, they'll be trying to beat some Championship clubs trying to get Liam Manning, because I'm guaranteed with the amount of Championship managers leaving, they'll be going for Liam Manning if he doesn't get MK Dons promoted to the Championship, which obviously from the first leg game, not a great start for MK Dons. They're 2-0 down to Wickham, which I will be doing the second leg streaming tomorrow. So the streaming doesn't end anytime soon. I'm just getting the timer ready because it looks like Jordan Clark's about to kick the ball in the centre circle. He has. Second half between Luton and Reading has started. So as things stands, of course, Luton and Sheffield United still in the top 6. Cross comes in. Oh, chance already for Luton. I tell you what, they really actually get a really fast build-up play, especially from their kickoff. But maybe it's more on Reading, not being able to have a lot of organisation after kickoff. Good cross, and then the header is just over the goal. Unlucky by Harry Cornett there. I didn't want Rotherham to go up. Yeah, but Rotherham being a bit of a yo-yo club between Championship and League One, haven't they? For what I know, no goals so far in the second half, but I will be keeping my close eye on it. I've got 2 very quick sources that tell me if goals have gone in. And I've got to say, maybe apart from the sofa score line on the scoreline a couple of times, it's been very, very reliable, very quick. Cross comes in. Oh, Jerome doesn't quite get there. Unlucky. Luton definitely sniffing for a second goal at the moment, and definitely a second goal will make things very comfy for them, and it will settle a lot of nerves as well. I think a lot of nerves were already settled with the results elsewhere. But that goal by Cornick just before half-time made things very, very comfy for them now. Definitely Reading squad is going to be having a big clear-out for next year as well. Free kick to Reading, apparently. Let's get to 40 likes per full time. That'll be a good target, actually. Yeah, let's make sure we can get to 40 likes. I mean, how are we doing at the moment? I don't even know how we're doing. We're still on 31, apparently. Let's see if I can do a quick message, and then I'll pin it. I'm going to do 50. I'm going to be ambitious. Free kick by Hoyle. Oh, Ingram manages to punch it so far. And yes, it's cleared. Fair play to him. Still no goals in the second half as of now. I'm just only getting kickoffs. No, I lied. We do have a goal in Deepdale. And that is really interesting now. Because Middlesbrough, they needed a goal. And apparently, Marcus Tavernier has got that goal. So now, only one more goal left Middlesbrough need to complete their comeback. God, look at that. Apparently, 3 yellow cards in the space of a minute. So here's a goal here. Long ball going in. And Tavernier just unmarked. Dig steal with the initial cross. And it looks like it was Brad Potts marking, well, supposed to be marking Tavernier. And Tavernier gets ahead of him. And he scores 2-1 now. Oh, it's going to make things interesting. Make things interesting. If there's a late comeback and Middlesbrough get a win and somehow Reading don't win against Reading, then it means that Luton still drop out. So I think that consolation maybe for Middlesbrough has still put things back to life. But Luton really need this second goal. I think if they score a second Luton, I think it's game over. Comeback is on, says Hill Football. I think Burnley or Leeds win today or tomorrow. Watford lose, Watford down. Yeah, Watford are most definitely going to go down. Because Norwich are already mathematically down. And Watford are only 1 point ahead. So I think even if Watford lose, they're down. Or even if they don't win, I think Watford are down, to be honest. But yeah, it looks like Watford are going to be going back down to the Championship today. Right, in the end of the season. What a run that is by Naismith there. To find Harry Cornick in the left-hand side. Here's Jordan Clark with the cross. Jerome, oh, it doesn't quite time his header right. He mistimes his jump and he doesn't get the enough height to get to a header. And it's going to be a goal kick for Reading now. Right, that's my lunch done. Right, now we can talk about football. Oh, we've got another goal at Bramall Lane. I mean, it's just an incredible performance by Sheffield United. That's all I can say. They're 4-0 up against Fulham. Ender Stevens, 49th minute, scores for Sheffield United, making it 4-0. Awful, awful day for the champions. And I think West Brom have also scored against Barnsley. That's my prediction wrong because I predicted 2-0 to West Brom. But at least I could get 1 point for correct result. Matt Clark scores with a Carlin Grant assist. God, Carlin Grant getting the goal contributions today. Amari Bell with the cross. Good defending by Holmes. But it's only cleared to James Bree. Oh! I thought that was it. I thought that was a really, really good strike by James Bree. But it's just wide of the post. I tell you what, James Bree is a real talented player. Fair play to him. That was really close. Oh, just above the goal. Unlucky. That'd have been a stunning goal. It nearly hits the post, actually. Right. Still no other goals to talk about. I got to remember always to scroll back as well to see Peterborough and the Coventry game. But no goals happening there. I think it's game over now because we have another goal at Deepdale. It's 3-1 Preston. Emil Reece-Jacobson. I think any chance of a comeback now has just been shafted and taken away from Middlesbrough as Preston now restore their 2-goal lead. So Middlesbrough needs to score 3 more goals at least and hope they don't concede any more to get into the top 6. Now, I fear for Middlesbrough next season in terms of profit and sustainability rules. They could definitely get punished for it. Jerome! Oh my God, what a good chance. Oh, it comes off the crossbar. Cross comes in. Header. Oh my God, that would have been an outstanding goal by Jerome. Cameron Archer with the assist of Emil Reece-Jacobson. But we've got to talk about this chance for Cameron Jerome here. What a chance this was. So he does well. Gets ahead of McIntyre. Does everything right. He's got a free goal right. No, it's Morrison actually. He gets pass off. Brilliant skill. Has a free goal. And it hits the crossbar. Unlucky. If that had gone in, I think it would have been game over for Middlesbrough and even Millwall as well. Whew, excited to see West Brom, how they play next season. Yeah, we do have a go at Pride Park. And I don't know if it was... who said that Derby was dominating? Someone said that Derby was dominating in this game. But if you don't take your chances, you get punished. And Derby, who had been very poor, actually didn't have a spike of attack momentum. Their first spike of attack momentum has led to their goal here. Cardiff have taken the lead against Derby, and it's Jordan Hugill with King getting the assist. Eli King, who I've not known very well, maybe he's a youth player. But look at that, yeah, Derby very comfortably the better team, but shots on target, one shot on target, has entered up as being 1 goal. Throw in for Luton in the box still. Chance for Bree, it gets blocked. Bicycle kick, no, it's cleared away. Oh my days. Luton are really sniffing for that second goal. I got to update the scores because we're starting to lose track of goals. Right, let's do that now. Let's recap the goal scores. So, still 2-0, Birmingham Blackburn. Cardiff have now scored against Derby. Still 2-0 for Huddersfield. Still 0-0 between Hull and Forest. Still 1-0 between Luton Reading. Still 1-0 there. Now, Preston Middlesbrough is now 3-1. 2 goals in the opening 5 minutes of that second half. Sheffield United are now 4-0 up. Stoke Coventry still 1-1. Still 0-0 between Swansea and QPR. And it's now 3-0 between West Brom and Barnsley. Gaining a load of goals in the final day of the season, I should say. Right, here's the chance. Oh, what a through ball by Archer. It's a delightful chip by Emil Reece-Jacobson. Oh my God, he celebrates in front of the Middlesbrough crowd as well. Classic shithousery right there. I love it. Oh my God, it's a beautiful build up to that third Preston goal, but it's looking very, very, unlikely now that Middlesbrough or Millwall will get top 6 right now. As results stand, because Luton and Sheffield United are both winning their games, it doesn't even matter what Millwall do. And it wouldn't have even mattered what Middlesbrough did either, to be honest. But the least they could have done is put some pressure on these two teams by beating Preston. But the fact that they're losing, it's really making things very comfy for both of those teams right now. Sheffield United have delivered. Luton, to be fair, have delivered as well, but they definitely deserve... Oh, this was a good opportunity for Reading, but good defending by Sonny Bradley. Really good last-ditch defending there on his part. That was the best passage I've seen Reading play so far in this game. So he's still got a couple of games still 0-0. Swansea QPR still 0-0. Hull Forest still 0-0. Bournemouth Mill still 0-0. Any more goals? No. Not as it stands. Reading with a chance? No, it doesn't fall to a Reading player in the box. Ejaria now on the left-hand side. God, he's surely going to find another club, or surely if he can't renew his contract. I think a lot of players in Reading are not going to run out their contracts as well. So I do fear for what Reading squad is going to look like next year. I think Luton deserve to play us more than Borough. Yeah, I think so too. It would be nice to see them in the top 6. Still no new goals there. This small spell for Reading right now. This is definitely their best spell on the ball so far, but it's not resulted them with a chance right now, which really, if they really need something, they really need to start getting some more chances. How are the other streamers doing, by the way? Matt's got 126 and Bloom's got 542. Fair play to the guy. Reading going to try and appeal for a penalty not given. And Alan Campbell gets tackled. Number 18 there. So cross comes in. Headed away. Back and forth. And slight head collision. So there will be a break in play. Are we going to hit 50 likes by the end of the stream? Let's see how we're doing. We're still on 31, guys. If you've not liked the stream, please do like the stream if you've not done so. If you've already liked and subscribed, the best thing, guys, that you can do if you're currently watching this is please share the stream to as many people as you can, because that is how we're going to introduce new people into our stream today. How are we doing with subs? I think we're still 1,104 as well. So thank you guys once again for the support. But just showing the replay, I think, of that chance. It was a great pass by Mari Bell. And Jerome does everything right apart from hit the goal. We do have a goal to talk about in the Hawthorns. And it's another goal for West Brom. So no guesses really. They scored 2 in the first half and already 2 in the second half, and it really could get embarrassing here. We don't know who the goal scorer yet. It's just popped up on One Football, so maybe I can know from there. Carlin Grant, is it? I think it's Carlin Grant for goal. Yeah, that's Carlin Grant's second for today. It's just popped up over there now. Carlin Grant could get a hat-trick on the final day of the season if things go well. I mean, look at this, 9 shots to 1. I mean, that tells you everything about that game, doesn't it? Barnsley gone and out. That's all I can say. 4-0. And that's not the only 4-0. You know, surprisingly, we're seeing another one at Bramwell Lane between Sheffield United and Fulham as well. Any more goals there? No. Blackburn still 2-0 up there. Huddersfield still 2-0 up there between Bristol City. Any more here? Still 1-1, still 1-0 to Peterborough, which would be a great result for them, because Peterborough will now be 22nd place and actually 1 place off survival. Imagine Sheffield United making it 7. Oh, that would be beautifully ironic, wouldn't it? It would be absolutely ironic if they're going to extinguish Fulham's goal difference from the 7 goals that they scored. I mean, if you remember, Fulham needed to score a good number of goals still to try and break the all-time championship goal-scoring record by any team. They are 3 goals away. And it doesn't look like they're even going to score 1 today. So with this game at the moment, just a little bit back and forth really. That's all I can really comment on it at the moment. We've had a couple of early half chances between Luton and Reading, but nothing really too significant at the moment. Offside given against Lucas Jout, and it's going to be a free kick to Luton. Just going to take a quick drink of water there. It's very one-sided. Luton have 14 shots and Reading have only had 2. So I've been saying that West Brom and Barnsley has been very one-sided, but this is just as one-sided, if not more. Thanks to the 6 of you watching, by the way. Have I updated the scores? I don't think I updated West Brom's score, actually, so let me quickly do that. Still 2-0 between Blackburn, still 0 between Bournemouth and Millwall, 1-0 still to Cardiff, 2-0 to Huddersfield still, 0-0 between Hull and Forest still, 1-0 Reading still, 1-0 Blackpool still, 3-1 Preston still, Sheffield United 4-0 there, 1-1 0-0, and yeah, I need to change West Brom's score, and that's it. Perhaps they can break that record this season after the next one. Well, maybe if they keep getting, you know, if they keep yo-yoing between the divisions, Coniston, they definitely will. They most definitely will indeed. God, I tell you what. I mean, we're thinking about who can get relegated from the Premier League, but I'm thinking next year already, Reading, if they don't improve and look like... Okay, here's Josh Laurent on the ball. Lucas Jow. Oh, that's some good play. Josh Laurent. Oh, once again, Sonny Bradley has been their best defender for me. Since he's come back into the squad, Luton have looked much more solid at the back. Maybe it shows you the role that Sonny Bradley plays. Oh, we got a Luton player down. I can't quite see who it was. Was it Alan Campbell? I don't know who it was. Or it could have been... I can't quite see the number. Goal Western Home Stadium. Right. Well, I've not predicted Peterborough and Blackpool correctly. I thought 1-1. But Peterborough look like they're going to win in the final day of the season because they are now 2-0 up against Blackpool. I know it's not appeared yet, but according to OneFootball, they're 2-0 up. And it's exactly who I wanted to score as well. It is Sammy Smodics. Apparently, there he is. Sammy Smodics making it 2-0 to Posh. Oh, that probably would have been Campbell, actually, who smashed his head in the advertising board there. That's not a nice moment to be in. So it means Peterborough, 37 points, 4 points off Reading at the end of this season, it looks like at the moment. Derby losing at the moment, so it looks like they'll be 23rd. Oh, header for Reading. It's not really going anywhere. Headed away very comfortably at the end by Amari Bell. Although here goes a small chance. Josh Laurent. Oh, good header. Won by Morrison and a good save by Ingram. Best chance that Reading have had in this half so far. I actually fancy Middlesbrough and Mill making it. Sometimes this stuff is just interesting. Well, they're going to need a huge comeback. Huge comeback. They really are going to need one. Because we are less than 30 minutes left with this game, with this season, I've got to say, which is crazy. Middlesbrough need to score 3. They've got to hope that Luton concede. And they're going to have to hope that Mills don't score against Bournemouth. Although conceding could happen right here for Luton because the Jar is doing very well there. Cross comes in. Oh, Sonny Bradley gets ahead of Lucas Jow. Great defending. My man of the match has gone to Cornick and Sonny Bradley. I think they've been the 2 best players on the pitch so far. Long ball again. Ingram just needs to catch that, and he does very comfortably. Oh, it's always a really rough stream sometimes, the final day of the season, but it's always a really enjoyable one. It's always one that gets you on the edge of your seat, quite literally. It looks like we've plateaued on 31 likes. So guys, if we're not going to get, if all of you have already liked the stream, the best thing to really support this channel now is to share it. Share it to any social medias you can. Any family members as you can, any friends that like football, any other streams that are doing football streams, sharing my stuff from there would help as well. That's the best thing that we can do to promote this channel even more. Sorry about that. Yeah, still no goals. We've gone through a bit of a goal drought right now, which is a bit disappointing. We were having quite a fair few goals to talk about, but now it looks like we've had a bit of a drought. But I say that, we're going to then start getting a lot of goals flying in. You know, just you wait. Well, I'm going to do very quickly. I'm just going to calculate how many points will I have in the league so far. So I'll have 0 from Peterborough, 3 from Stoke Coventry, 1 for Birmingham there, none there. 1 for protecting Huddersfield to beat that. 6. Swansea could be unknown. 10, 7. A lot of frustration from James Bree right there. Don't need to get frustrated. I know you need that second goal, but right now things are going in your favour. Just calm down. Don't get suspended now before the playoffs. That's all I'm going to say. Don't even try and get suspended before the playoffs because that's the worst thing that anyone could do right now. Michael Brown says, what team do I support? I support Chelsea as my Premier League team, but I live in Essex, so I support Colchester, who are the only Essex team left in the EFL after Southend got relegated from League 2 last year. Well, it's because, I live in Essex, I live in Chelmsford specifically, and they play their football in the 6th tier, but Essex clubs I keep a close eye on, but in terms of Premier League, I support Chelsea. Of course, they've had some pretty good news today, actually. But for the Championship, I actually don't support a team. I actually enjoy the league in general, and I'm going to do a watch-along on it. Now, this could be a chance for Reading here. It's booted away by Mari Bell. It was a great chance, actually. A good run by Ajaria. But now collected back to Reading. Reading have looked a bit better, I've got to say. I think Luton have looked really good at the start of this half, but now I think Reading have now started to gain some control, which is interesting for them, to say the least. Definitely got a look of how James is doing with that. Right, he's got the Birmingham Blackpool game wrong already. He's got that wrong there. He's going to get 2 points. That's wrong there. Luton Reading. He said 1-1 and I said a Luton win. That could be the difference, you know. He's predicted a Blackpool win, which I'm wrong there too. We're wrong there with that. Sheffield United for them. We both predicted a win there. We've all predicted a 1-1 draw there. I think at this moment of time, as things stand, it's looking really good. One thing that could really make me lose out on the prediction league is if Reading equalise, because James has predicted 1-1 and I predicted a Luton win. So that could definitely make things interesting. Enjoy my watch along. Thank you so much. How's the Bournemouth game going? I will show it right now. Hang on a minute. Obviously, I can't show the live pictures. It will be illegal, but I'll show you the stats. So, still 0-0. If we're looking at statistics, I mean, it's looking pretty one-sided if you've got to look at this. 10 shots to 2, but the big thing I want to see here, look at that, only 1 shot on target out of 10, which is a 10% conversion rate, which is not great. 6 blocked shots, so it looks like Mill defensively have done their job. They've really stopped Bournemouth actually having those really big clear-cut chances, which is clear for me to see. But 2 big chances missed. That could cost Bournemouth if they're not careful, you know. I've also predicted a Bournemouth and Millwall draw, which James has predicted a Millwall win. So that's definitely going to make things good for my prediction league standings as well. I think this is the longest period we've not actually seen a goal so far, which is making me recover everything. It's made me catch up with the scores. Free kick for Reading. Header is poor. It's going to be a goal kick. That's disappointing. They're having these chances, Reading, but they're not looking comfortable going forward, which surprises me with the amount of attacking players they've got in the team. Is it common to support a Premier League team and always support an EFL club? I always think top flight is just a league of their own. That's the kind of way that I see it. If you want like a bit of a branding league, you know, you look at the Premier League as that. But if you're looking at the proper EFL, the English Football League, you know, they're almost like separate from it, which is a shame, you know, because it really shouldn't be like that. But I do think the gap between the two leagues just has increased, really, and it does feel like a different league now. It almost feels like National League from the EFL. It feels like that difference there. So it's a shame it's like that, because it really shouldn't. It really should be open and broad, but we try our best to really try and link them together, but that's how I see it, at least. So, how we're doing with stats and support, guys, at the moment. 32 likes. Thank you guys so much. I said 50 likes by the end of the stream. Maybe that was a bit overconfident on my part, but if we can get as close to 50 as we can, that'd be amazing. We're still on 1,104 subscriptions as well, or subscribers, I should say. 7 away from 1,111, which I think will be very satisfying. Chance, or just wide by Cameron Jerome there. Jerome's unlucky not to get a goal, I've got to say. Jerome's been very good today. But yeah, we're 7 away from 1,111, which will be a great achievement for this channel. We have a goal, finally. A bit of a break, and it's at the Western Home Stadium. And what a weekend it's turning out to be for Peterborough. 3-0 up. They're definitely going out of the championship with a bang. It's a shame they've not had too many of these games this season, because if I'm right in saying, Peterborough have only scored more than, or at least 3 goals or more in only 2 other games. So goal scoring has been a big problem. It's Sammy Smodics again with the goals. Ricky J Jones with the assist for the second one, which I know very well from my career modes, and Harrison Burrows with the assist for the third one. So Sammy Smodics could get a hat-trick. The scenes on the final day, Smodics can get a hat-trick, which would be unbelievable. I mean, at the moment, very close by Reading. I thought I was going to be in for a minute there. Oh my days. Was that Mayte, I think, with a chance? Let's see this again. So Ajaria chested the ball fantastically well. It is, I think, Mayte with that chance. And he drags his shot slightly wide of the post. Unlucky. Wow, that'd have been a real twist if that was an equaliser for Reading there. But it looks like at the moment, whilst we had a load of goals now, it looks like they've kind of dried up a little bit. And it looks like this is how the season's going to be ending. Now, let's see how the table looks. So, as you can see, no change in the top, from 5th to 8th from the start of the stream. Blackburn stay 9th, West Brom stay 10th, Coventry stay 11th, QPR stay 12th. That could have been a small chance for Luton there. Preston rise up to 13th and Stoke drop down to 14th following results. Swansea 15th at the moment. Blackpool looks like they will stay 16th at the moment. Even Bristol City not beating Huddersfield, they won't be able to get there either, unfortunately for them. The 5-point gap's too much for them. Cardiff, with that win, puts them up to 18th, overtaking Hull City there. Birmingham stay 20th, with Reading 21st. Now, this could be a chance for Reading here. Blocked again. I tell you what, Reading have been much better in the past, I would say past 15 minutes. Reading have looked much better. So Luton's got to be very careful with that. They definitely, for me, Luton need one more goal to secure it. They need one more goal to really secure their chances here. By the way, guys, if you want to follow... I need to actually change the scores. I can't believe I've not changed the Peterborough-Blackpool score yet. Reading have got a corner. It's going to be whipped in. It's not quite cleared. Oh, it is blocked, though. Sonny Bradley again. He's been the hero for me. What a performance on his part. There's Peterborough-Blackpool. We've got to change that to 3 for Peterborough now. My goodness me, Morrison getting quite close there. We have got, apparently, a red card in Deepdale. Knowing the frustration levels, it could go to Middlesbrough. There was a couple of their players that were booked due to dissent. Now, here comes Amari Bell on the left-hand side. Oh, brilliant tackle by Rahman there. Oh, and it looks like, is it 4-1? It may be 4-1. I wonder if it was a penalty. Wait, what's happened here? Oh, someone's down. I think it's Bradley. After that, I think that block from Morrison has winded him, but Paul Ince is not happy with that. Oh, right. It's Paddy McNair. Professional handball. So it is, well, technically second yellow, but it would be a straight red card anyway. Reese scores from the spot. That's his second of today. It's 4-1 to Preston. I mean, Middlesbrough have probably gone today with the biggest wimp out of any of them. They definitely had the biggest dream to get into the top 6, but it's been completely spoiled by Preston. It's always Preston, isn't it? They always spoil teams that really want to aspire for big positions in the table. Looks like Reading are going to make a substitution. Yaku Meite's off the pitch, and Rashran Scott is on for Meite. But that is big. 4-1 and a red card. It could go even worse for Middlesbrough if they're not careful. But for what I know, still no goals between Hull Forest. I predicted only 1-0 to Forest, and that could potentially be fulfilled if Forest can get one chance. I predicted 1-1 between Bournemouth and Millwall. That's not quite the case, but a little bit similar to that with a 0-0 draw. But also Swansea QPR still 0-0 there as well. I'm a bit surprised about that one still being 0-0, but the others I'm not too surprised. Gosh, 4-1. That's, well, what's the biggest result? Preston 4, Middlesbrough 1, or Sheffield United 4, Fulham 0? That it's going to be difficult to find a result of that weekend because those are two incredible scorelines. I got to say, all right, let's change 4-1 for Preston. I think that's been the only change since then. Reading still looking slightly better. Luton have really lost their rhythm now. Ejaria. Oh, once again, it's well defended. Oh, they've got to be quite careful if they're going to play out from the back there. We will have Sheffield United in the playoffs and we'll beat them. Rexy sounds a bit confident. Remember, this Sheffield United team have just scored 4 past Fulham. And Nottingham Forest right now is looking like 2 games in a row without a goal. All defended just about. God, I tell you what. Luton fans are going to be nervous. They're definitely going to be wanting a win. I think they'll be feeling a bit relieved that results elsewhere are really supporting their chances. But if they lose... Oh, Charles Amari Bell. Well done. Well done for defending that. Remember, if Reading beat Luton and Millwall beat Bournemouth, they can still get top 6. I think Millwall are now more likely to go to top 6 than what Millwall are now. I've got to say. And if Middlesbrough are not careful, their goal difference has really taken a bad toll as well. Because they're joint on points with Millwall, of course. And their goal difference is +9 now, Middlesbrough. And Millwall's is also +9. Oh my days. If Preston score another, Middlesbrough can fall down to 8th. 4-1 says Finley. He's laughing at Middlesbrough there. Sheffield United are rubbish. Fulham don't care as they won the league. Well, we'll find out. We'll find out. That's all I'll say. I'm just saying that the same fans were very confident that Forest could get a result against Bournemouth. So, you know, playoff games as well is also tricky. Amari Bell tries to play, I think, Musquay in there. But don't argue now, guys. You know, you've got a very important game on your hands. You know, don't start arguing with each other. Right, there is going to be a substitute. Snodgrass looks like he's going on the pitch. No, it was Jerome, sorry, who was arguing with Amari Bell there, not Musquay. I've invented that. Snodgrass looks like he's going on the pitch. Cornick has been substituted off, by the way. Oh, no, it is Musquay. It was Musquay. I didn't tell you that Cornick was substituted off. No, it was Musquay. Right. The Alan Campbell is off, and it's going to be Robert Snodgrass, as I said, taking his place. We have got a goal. Sorry, we have got a goal at Vitality. It's gone to the way of Bournemouth. That's not good news for Millwall fans. Kiefer Moore again. I tell you what, that is that 4 goals from Kiefer Moore in his last 3 games? He has been the ultimate super sub, and we've got more goals as well to talk about. So, QPR have taken the lead against Swansea now. So now officially we only have 1 game that's still 0-0, which is Hull and Forest. QPR have now scored, so looks like Mark Warburton with his final game is going to end with a win. But I don't know who scored so far. OneFootball's not telling me who scored either as it stands. I don't think it's a troll. We just got to wait. Oh, once again, Reading goes so close. They go so close. Andre Gray scores for QPR, making it 1-0. Now, looks like it was a 1v1 moment. And I tell you what, Kiefer Moore a bit selfish there. Could have squared it to Siriki Dembele. But he scores in the end of it to make it 2-1. And I tell you this, it's now looking very comfy for Luton Town now. They really are having everything go their way this weekend now. But that means somehow Millwall dropped down to 9th place because Blackburn are winning against Birmingham Without, what was it? Yeah, goal difference +9 and Mills is +8. Ah, my days, that's close. But one bit of encouraging news for Millwall fans, at least, is that Birmingham have got 1 goal back against Blackpool, so their goal difference has taken a small hit as well. Chance, deflection! Oh my God, Morrison again, going really close for Reading here. Christian Pedersen, Jordan James with the assist there, so it's not looking too comfortable there. I predicted 3-1 to Blackburn, so 1 goal for Blackburn will actually make this spot on, actually. It's looking pretty healthy at the moment with this scoreline at the moment there. Ince is getting very frustrated with Luton taking their time. I mean, clearly he's having a lot of passion here, Ince. He wants his team to get a good result final day of the season. But what does he have to play for? That's my question, really. Maybe for a bit of pride. 1-0 Bournemouth against Mill. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Eddie, you support Bournemouth, don't you? 4 more is rubbish. Well, he's proven you wrong here. 4 goals in 3 games is great record for Kiefer Moore to have. I tell you what, definitely what is going to be very talked about is the parachute payments, because I don't think Bournemouth would have been able to get Kiefer Moore have it not been their parachute payment support. And Forest will say, we don't have that advantage. That's unfair. So, bit of controversy within that, but nevertheless, you know, if Bournemouth can get the players in, they got the recruitment right, and they did that very well, to be fair. Ejare keeping the ball in, and it's a throw into Luton. Luton need to get a grip. They really have lost control of this game. Reading have comfortably been the better team for about 20 minutes now. So, yeah. God, I tell you what. It'll be interesting to look at my table predictions to see where they finished there. So, at the moment, yeah, +8 goal difference there for Millwall and +9 for Blackburn. So, by 1 goal differential, Blackburn have managed to overtake Millwall somehow. Great result for them so far against Birmingham. The only game that's 0-0 is Hull and Forest. Are we going to get a goal? That's the question. Because right now, Forest will have to play against Sheffield United. If they want to play Luton over Sheffield United, Forest really, really need to win. And they're running out of time. They're the only game that's still 0-0. Amari Bell with the cross. Oh, no one's in the box to receive it. Finally, a bit of good quality by Luton going into the box, but no one's there to receive it. It's disappointing for Luton there. Eddie says I'm the only person in chat. It's not something to be laughing about. It's simply because no one wants to see this. Well, there's 6 of you here, apparently. Guys, if you've not liked the stream yet, please do so, because we're on 32 likes. Let's try get 35 by the end of this stream. I think that'd be a good target. I don't know why, I thought it would be a really comfortably good stream for today. Hull will score in the last second, says Eddie Gamer. Big shout there. With subscribers in the moment, we're still, I believe, 1,104. So, guys, if you've not subscribed to the channel, please do so. The target was 1,111, but I don't think they're going to get it. Well, I don't think we're going to get that goal. But if anyone's not subscribed, please do so, because it'll be nice to see that number go as high as it can. And every time you subscribe, it really does help the growth of this channel. Dylan's back again. A lot of people were gone for a lot of the stream. I think all of you have decided to go to Bloom and Matt's stream, but it's all completely fine. Matt's got 100 plus people. Benjamin Bloom's got the biggest turnout though, 650 viewers. I mean, he's the one, isn't it? He's definitely attracted the biggest crowd here, which is not a surprise. Yeah, I know. As soon as I say that, more people are going, yeah, I know. It's funny that. 83rd minute as it stands with this game. We have a goal at Western Home Stadium again. And it is really, really a good weekend if you are a Peterborough fan, because they've now hit Blackpool for 4. It's the third time a team has scored 4 goals today. And now Peterborough are now joining that club. Jack Marriott with the 4th goal, as you can see there, in the 85th minute. There is going to be a substitute for Reading. Tom Holmes is going off the pitch. And Kelvin Abrefa from Italy, apparently, is going on the pitch. 4-0 between Peterborough and Blackpool. I was not expecting that at all, I've got to say. But still no other goals to talk about, I don't think. No, it's been pretty comfortable. It's just been all the same in the other games. Do need to update some of the scorelines, though. Yeah, 4-0 Peterborough. I mean, that's a surprise, isn't it? I don't think anyone expected that. They've done very, very well there. Right, need to update, because Birmingham has scored against Blackburn. That's 2-1. Still, okay, Bournemouth have scored against Mill. That's 1-0 there. Still 0-0 between Hull and Forest. 1-0 there. Now 4-0 between Peterborough and Blackpool. And QPR scored against Swansea. And that is it. Yeah, Peterborough are relegated indeed. But it means that Peterborough end the season on 22nd place. Blackpool is embarrassed. It does seem like that, doesn't it? Des is going for a trial at Doncaster Rovers. Good luck to him. Good luck to him if that's true. Jordan Clark just gives the ball away. Reading could have a chance here. Laurent now. Cross comes in. Blocked. Pretty desperate defending. Josh Lawrence still on the ball. It's played on here. Cross. Headed away. My goodness me. Reading going close again. Ejaria. Genius ball, but he doesn't quite find... I think Zhao he was trying to pass to there, but he doesn't quite find him there. Reading are pressing for an equaliser, hopefully. Yeah, they are pressing for an equaliser, I'll tell you that. I don't personally want it because of my predictions for the Prediction League, but... I would probably say, looking at this game, they would have deserved it. Good luck, Derby County, next season, says Eddie. Yeah, I tell you what, I'm a bit sorry for Derby for the fact that they've gone down in the way that they have done. But I think with their squad, I definitely think they can be a little bit more optimistic. I think things are definitely, it's definitely not a toxic what's going on at the moment. Or this could be a chance for Reading. Oh, this is close. No, pretty. Oh my gosh, defending. What Luton? Do you know how to defend? It's a throw into Luton. Oh my days, Lucas Jow this close. So Josh Lawrence, just again, he's really making things. He gets ahead of Naismith easily, but Lucas Jow has a very loose touch. And then, oh my days, I tell you what. If Luton had to win this game, I'd hate to be a Luton fan right now. They're really being careless with the ball right now. Snodgrass nearly gave the ball straight to Ajario, who would have had a really easy goal. Welcome back. We're getting to the second tier. Yeah, that's right. We're going to back up Sarah Rotherham. Do you like Wayne Rooney? Says Eddie. Yeah, I do like him as a manager. I've got to say. Always found him annoying as a player, because he would always do well against Chelsea. But, as a manager, he does very, very well there. Right, 87th minute. We're nearing the end of this championship season, unbelievably. It's been a roller coaster of emotions. It's been emotional at times. It's been unpredictable, most importantly as well. But it's been a really enjoyable season. I tell you what, for prediction league purposes, I would love Forest to score a goal right now. It'd be beautiful timing. Yep, Eddie's just acknowledged Rotherham's back up. We're going to be finding out who the third member is by, I think, next week. We've got playoffs on the Monday. The final playoff semi-final game on the Monday. And I think the end of that week, we find out who will be joining in the championship. We're 34. Guys, we're only one like away apparently then to 35. That'd be fantastic if we can get there. No, apparently we've made it to 35. Thank you so much for showing support for this channel. I really do appreciate it. For subscribers, we're still 1,104. Let's see if we can make a tiny push closer to 1,110. That would be really, really appreciative if we can do that. I have put down 4-0 Fulham in my scores, I think. I'm pretty sure I have. Oh, it's getting tense now. Now, this is a small chance here. Well, it's another chance. There's another goal at Western Home Stadium. Is there a chance maybe at this game? No, it looks like it's going to be a throw-in to Luton. It is definitely a throw-in. It's a 5-0 lead that Peterborough have against Blackpool. I'm not even joking. 5-0. Unbelievable. Jack Taylor with the goal. I've got to say, Jack Taylor being one of the most underrated players this season. And I'm happy for him that he's got that moment there. 89th minute, he's got that goal. 5-0 to Peterborough. And it's actually, it kind of helps their goal difference a little bit. But it's a shame that they've not been able to do any of those scorelines enough. Unfortunately for them. God, excuse me. Had a bit of indigestion there. So, scores still. It's still 5-0. 5-0 between Peterborough and Blackpool. Still 1-1 between Stoke and Coventry. No goals so far. 2-1 between Birmingham and Blackburn. One Blackburn goal would do me fantastically for the prediction league. 4-1 between Preston Middlesbrough. Huge result. And Middlesbrough definitely not getting top 6 now. Huddersfield 2, Bristol City 0. As it stands, Huddersfield are getting third place with this win at the moment. Newton 1, Reading 0. It looks like Karen Jerome's limping off the pitch. Hopefully he's not too hurt. I think Danny Hilton is going on the pitch for him. Full time at the Vitality. Bournemouth have beaten Mill by 1-0. That means Millwall are definitely out of the running for getting into the top 6. Swansea 0, QPR 1. Also Derby 0, Cardiff 1 still as well. Still 0-0 between Hull and Forest. There's still potentially a chance for any of them to score. Full time between Bournemouth and Mill, as I said, and still 4-0 between Sheffield United and Fulham. We've got 6 minutes of added time between Luton and Reading. It doesn't really have much of an impact anymore because obviously Mill have now lost out to Bournemouth. They're looking very comfy now. Yeah, full time indeed. Unbelievable, Jeff. Yeah, honestly, that's probably would be how he described Peterborough. Exactly, where they've been all this season. I think it's a classic example of getting a manager in too late. Yeah, they haven't won yet. 6 minutes of added time, but Luton do have a free kick. And that could help them. I will be keeping my eyes with goals as well, because it's always very dramatic to get goals late in this stage of the game as well. But as it stands personally for me with the prediction league, it's looking very strong right now. Very strong, I dare say. But I don't want to jinx it, of course. One goal. If Reading equalise, it could really make things very, very nervy for me. Yeah, 6 minutes left indeed. One of those minutes has gone. What the hell happened to Peterborough? I know. Beating Blackpool in their own stadium. So it's a shame for them. Offside. And Reading's got a free kick. Philip Binning, Kiefer Moore again, says Eddie Gamer. Reading having a bit of urgency. They're definitely wanting to play with a little bit of pride at the moment. You know, fair play to them because they've not really got much to play for now. They definitely think they can get a result. I actually need to change the scores with Peterborough. I don't think I've done... What have I done to the scores? No, what have I done? There you go. It's back. Preston 4, Middlesbrough 1 is full-time there. So definitely no chance of Middlesbrough getting to the top 6 now. And it's full-time between Peterborough and Blackpool, which has ended 5-0. What a scoreline that is. I mean, they're saying 3-1 full-time. Why are they saying... No, 4-1. They've just corrected themselves. Sky, you got it wrong there. You had it 3-1. I saw you. They got it wrong there. West Brom 4, Barnsley 0, full-time 2. What a really bad season it's been for Barnsley. Bad end for them too. We're getting the full-times taking place around about now. They've not really showed up on the sofa score at the moment, but One Football is probably the best place to go to see what's full-time at the moment. So, games that are full-time. West Brom 4, Barnsley 0. Preston 4, Middlesbrough 1. Peterborough 5, Blackpool 0. Bournemouth 1, Millwall 0. The rest are still within their stoppage time. It's going to make this very interesting there. Luton and Mick Harford hugging each other. Definitely they saw the full-time whistle between Preston and Middlesbrough. Definitely in the top 6. That's why they're celebrating. But they've got to keep focused here if they want to win this game. And game management perfect for Luton. Goal kick for them. Full-time between Derby and Cardiff as well. 1-0 to Bluebirds. What a result that is for Cardiff in their final day of the season. You wanted 5, says Finley. Well, you could have had that with them going down to 10 men. Full-time as well at the Liberty. 0-1. QPR beat them on the final day. Also full-time. Huddersfield 2. Bristol City 0 full-time. Now then, they will be third place, Huddersfield, if Forest cannot find a goal in the next couple of minutes. I don't know how much stoppage time they've got, but apparently they've only played 1 minute of their stoppage time as it stands. Goodbye, Barnsley. See you in the 3rd division. We'll get promoted next season. Likely, because they do yo-yo between those 2 divisions as well. Good to the end of the season for Cardiff. Yes, indeed. I completely agree with you there. Oh, just taking a breath here. Going to the playoffs with a win. Yes. You know, couldn't be any better right now. Right, players down for Luton, by the looks of things. Full time between Sheffield United and Fulham. 4-0 it has ended. Unbelievable. Birmingham Blackburn has ended 2-1 to Blackburn. So only the couple of games that are left are going to be Stoke. Oh my God, we got a goal at Stadium MKM. And it's to Nottingham Forest. They have scored in the 93rd minute. Unbelievable. Brennan Johnson with a penalty in the 92nd minute. They may have snatched 3rd place away from Huddersfield. Have they done it? They've not updated the table yet. But that is a very late goal for Forest. And they may have just done it there. Luton are only 1 minute away from confirming top 6 as well. It's ended Stoke 1, Coventry 1. That's a correct prediction on my part because that's what I predicted in the final day. The only 2 games left playing are Luton, Reading, and Hull and Forest. Those are the only 2 games, both currently 1-0 scorelines. Unbelievable. Oh my God! Drama at Stadium MKM. Forest thought they were gaining 3rd place, but suddenly Hull said no. Actually, wait. No, is it goal? I think it's an official goal for Hull. I think they've equalised. Hull City. Have they officially equalised? It's not popped up on One Football yet. But apparently sofa scores say they equalised. Let's just wait. Oh my God, what an unbelievable bit of drama this would be. Oh my days. Brennan Johnson showed yellow card for celebration. How ironic would it be if they did equalise Hull though? Right, 6 minutes are up for Luton Reading, but a lot of their players down injured, so they're definitely wasting the clock there. Are they trolling me? No. Surely not. SofaScore's so reliable. Have they equalised? Is it offside? No, it's not. It's an official equalising goal for King Lewis Potter. And that means Huddersfield stay third. Oh my God. Unbelievable drama at the end. I thought I was going to secure my victory for the prediction league because I predicted 1-0 Forest. I think I'm still going to get a victory because I think we both predicted a Forest win. With 7 minutes into the extra time here for Luton Reading. Definitely playing on because of the time wasting going on there. Still waiting for Hull and Forest. Right, full-time whistle has gone between Luton and Reading. It has ended 1-0 to Luton. It's not been a comfortable game for them, but they have secured top 6. They will be playing in the playoffs this season. What a story that is for Luton Town. Got to change the scoreline between Hull and Forest. It's 1-1 now. God, unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I didn't think we were going to get any drama, really. But that right there was a bit of drama right there. Conceding a late equaliser. And it's full time. All the games have now finished in the Championship. And that means that we have officially got our final table. Just going to refresh it. All the games have ended. I'm going to zoom back a little bit just so you can see the full table. There's so many celebrations going on between Luton and, well, Luton especially. But let's just look at the table and look at it one by one. Fulham, 90 points. Bournemouth closed the gap by 88. Because they beat Middlesbrough on the final day. Millwall, sorry, on the final day. But this is the biggest story. Look at this. Huddersfield, 82 points. They snatch third place off Nottingham Forest, who fall down a place because they could not beat Hull on the final day. They were ahead with a penalty, but King Lewis Potter, 2 minutes later, 94th minute, makes it 1-1 to Hull. And that means Huddersfield will play Luton in the playoffs and Forest will play Sheffield United. That Sheffield United Forest game especially is going to be a really big one because I think those two were my two favourites in the playoffs, I've got to say. Huddersfield will be fancying their chances. Luton definitely limped over the line, you could dare say. So I think Huddersfield may be going into the top 6 as favourites. You've got to say it. With Huddersfield with their form, 4 wins in a row, you can't rule them out. You really cannot. Middlesbrough finish on 7th. Blackburn overtake Millwall on the final day because Millwall could not beat Bournemouth, of course. West Brom end on 10th place. QPR on 11th because they beat Swansea on the final day. Coventry end on 12th place. So they managed to get to the top half. Preston also on 64, but their goal difference is worse than Coventry, so they end on 13th. Stoke, they drew against Coventry, so they end on 14th. Swansea on 61 points. Blackpool with a really bad defeat in the final day of the season against Peterborough. They end on 60, though. Still been a great season, but not been a great performance in this final game of the season. Bristol City lose because, well, they lost to Huddersfield 2-0. That ends them on 55 points. Cardiff win, so they're on 53 points in 18th place. Hull managed to get a last-minute equaliser, pushing them. Well, they stay in 19th place in the table. Birmingham end with a defeat. They are on. Well, no, apparently, no, that actually has changed a little bit. They actually have changed the scorelines a little bit. Hang on a minute. Let's just update the table again. They've clearly not been able to do the points right. It's full time. Why have they not changed it so far? Yeah, why there's clearly been a bit of a mistake with calculating the table. She has still 88 points, but look at that. Forest on 81 and Huddersfield beat them by points as well on 82. Unbelievable. Blackpool do end on 60 still. Hull on 52, so only 1 point off Cardiff by the looks of things. Peterborough, by the looks of things, end on 40 points. No, they don't. No, they're calculating it wrong. They were definitely ending on 37, I've got to say. God, SofaScore miscalculating their amounts. 37 points Peterborough end the season on. 4 points off Reading, who end the season with 3 defeats in a row. But they did do the dirty work in their final couple of games. So Reading just about get away with it. Peterborough, a little bit close, but not quite enough. Birmingham also not having a great season either. Derby ending 23rd. And ultimately, it's been a really bad season for Barnsley. Winner of Forest versus Sheffield United goes up, says Finley. Well, you cannot rule out Huddersfield. A lot of people say you cannot rule out Huddersfield. That's all I'm going to be saying. Players have been confirmed. Yes, I tell you what, you've got a whole city to thank. You know, really. I mean, I know Forest couldn't have played Huddersfield. It would have been impossible. But I don't think Huddersfield would have been too keen playing on Sheffield United, being a Yorkshire derby in the semi-final. They'd much rather play them in a one-off final. And that can be the case if they get past Forest in the semi-finals. This is making things very, very interesting the final day. And as you can see here, Luton, Sheffield United are in the playoffs. It would have been nice if we had to change that a couple of times, but that has not happened in this game today. I want to talk more, but I do have work in the next couple of minutes, so I will be leaving in the next 2 minutes, I think. So any last comments, guys, please make sure you do get them in. How have we done with likes today? We have ended on 37, 3 away from 40. If any of you can like the stream, if you've not done so, please do so. We're 3 likes away from 40 likes. That'd be a great achievement for this channel. Forest versus Sheffield United is massive. Yeah, agreed. And if you've not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Still 1,104. Anyone who can do a last couple bits of likes and subscriptions, that'll be amazing. Let's go on a like and subscription spike right now. That'll be absolutely amazing if we could do that. But wow, that's what's covered. That is the end officially of the 2021-22 season, and I need to get rid of that timer. That should have been gone. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Sheffield United have never won a playoff, never in their history, says Hill Football. Is that? Nah, I don't think that's true. Why am I not thinking that's true? Unless did they get beaten in the final by penalties before in the League One playoffs, I think. Playoff record, I'm going to check. If I check their playoff record, they've lost 3 out of their 4 playoff finals. So clearly Sheffield United have won a playoff final before. But in their playoff final record, they've lost 3 out of 4. Which is not a good record for Sheffield United to have. They've got to try and overcome that there. Which was the one which they won? I don't know. 4 goals. Wait, sit down, Borough. Yeah, indeed, Finley. Who you reckon is winning the playoffs? I've got a really funny thing about Huddersfield, I won't lie. I really do. It's crazy, but I actually think Huddersfield may do it. I won't be surprised to see a Huddersfield Forest final, but I think it'll be Huddersfield. I've got to say, I think they've done it. I think Forest have fallen short recently, and Huddersfield just always seem to be on a good momentum. Unless they have one bad game, Huddersfield, in the playoffs, I think they may struggle. Can we rage yet? Is anyone else streaming at the moment? If anyone, Watford go down if they lose, yeah, definitely. I don't know who else is streaming though. I don't know. I don't think. Well, Ben's not streaming. Matt's not streaming. Right, I need to go because I need to work. Right. Thank you guys so much for watching today. Please, if you've not liked the stream, please do so. But thank you for the support today. I really, really appreciate it. Bit of drama, obviously, especially in the Hull Forest game near the end. That was a nice bit of drama to have the end of the season. If you've enjoyed the season, please like the stream. If you've really enjoyed it and you want to see more for next year, please hit the subscribe button as well. It really, really helps as well. And please, if you can, share this channel to as many people as you can. It really, really helps as well. And that will have to wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are legendary for tuning in this stream. And as always, I'll see you guys very, very soon. I'll see you guys tomorrow, actually, for MK Dons versus Wickham in the playoffs. And I'll see you guys very soon. It has ended. Luton 1, Reading 0, Forest 4th. Sheffield United hit 4 against Fulham. Luton just get top 6. Peterborough score 5. Unbelievable drama at the final day of the season, which I'll be talking about in my review video. I'll see you guys soon. Take care, everyone. And I'll see you guys in a minute.